Also
I
corrodes your armor if it hits you, and if you use slashing or lightning, it divides into two creatures.
Alright, we are live, everyone. Hello and welcome back. I know it's been a few weeks. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing just good.
good.
Be good.
Would you guys like me to do a recap since it's been 3 weeks?
Please.
Alright, so essentially last time, if I'm not mistaken, you guys were in Phandelver. You had learned that the Zentarum had essentially taken over your workshop, Gregory. And you were pretty pissed off about that.
I was.
Corin, you decided you met the halfling farmer lady named, what is her freaking name? Killeen Outerleaf, and you met the chickens.
Yeah, I did.
For Corin reasons. And a bit of a time was taken by Sahar and Mila checking it, scoping out, and breaking into Halia's house.
Wellness check, thank you.
Whatever you say. And in doing so, you avoided or tripped a few traps, managed to resist the effects of the final trap, and made it into her study / bedroom, I don't remember which. And you found her journal, you found a magic item, and learned that she pretty much used you guys to take out the Red Brands so she could take power. And you guys decided that you may not have the resources necessary to take on this task just yet, so you went to where you had a treasure map, which is where you're currently located. Upon studying the statues and the sarcophagi, Gregory and Red had opened the first one, I think, and found an item in there, like a stone-looking weapon. When attempting to leave, the statue that was on top of the sarcophagus came to life and hit Gregory, and attempted to curse him with a petrifying touch. A battle ensued, and you emerged victorious. Upon retrieving the weapons from the other sarcophagi, you placed them onto the statues at the end of the hall here, over here, and a door opened. Now then, what would you like to do?
Hello. No, I am the most injured.
I did miss a thing. I forgot that Corin got Skyrim couriered over the course of the night on the way here.
Can I peek my head around the corner to see if I see anything down the hall or if there's another room?
Sure. Yeah, you peek your head out and it opens up in more of the hallway. It looks like it curves again.
I ask everyone, how's everyone doing on injuries?
I'm a bit hurt, but I'll be fine.
I'm alright. Not hurt that bad. You can rest if you want, but
Yeah, I'll stay in the back. I think I've taken enough injuries for today.
I'm gonna kind of stealth ahead just a little bit to where I get just by this corner and peek around the corner again.
Go ahead.
Stealthy, like.
Roll your stealth. Roll a stealth check. All right, you feel pretty stealthy as you round the corner here. You see it again turns, and there appears to be stairs at the end of the hallway that lead down.
I'll think to Sahar. I probably should check for traps. I don't want a repeat of what happened earlier.
Sahar will whisper back. I think that's probably a good idea.
Don't tell the guys what happened, please. And then I guess I'm gonna stealth forward, checking for traps along the way.
Okay, roll a perception check.
I was going to offer if someone wanted me to send my invisible butler down the hallway.
All right, you take a look for any odd stone shapes, any cracks in the walls, any risen parts on the floor, but you do not see anything. And when you look around the corner, the stairs apparently seem to go down quite a ways. That little squiggly line there is basically a break, so don't worry about it.
80 feet down, huh?
Yeah. But the stairs go down into what appears to be another chamber.
Ooh, good old-fashioned dungeon crawl.
I think I'll go back to Gregory and try to grab Moxie.
Okay, what do you wish for me to tell Moxie to do?
It is dark down there.
Yeah, Moxie can't see if it's dark.
I am contemplating of giving Moxie a small torch to hold in her claws as she flies down.
I could get my invisible butler here, have him hold the torch, and he could walk through to see if any trip traps are going on.
Is the ghost light? Yeah, I guess.
Yay, everyone! Unseen servant is useful.
You send your servant down with a torch? Or I guess you cast it first.
Yep. I was contemplating whether or not I just do it as a ritual, but I'm just gonna cast it.
Okay.
Can his name be Gerald? Not Gerald, Jared.
I think I had a name for him.
Geralt.
If you did, you never actually used it. I think this is the first time.
Yeah, well, meh. I give him a torch.
All right, and then you tell him to start making his way down the stairs.
Yep, go touch that hammer with your hand.
Keep in mind, that is 80 feet down.
Let's see. Ooh, range 60 feet. Okay, I'm going to carefully go down 20 feet.
Okay. So he gets down there and he's currently holding the torch.
Yeah, got him up
Nothing really seems to be amiss.
Alright. Does he get to the hammer?
It's not actually a hammer, it's like a foot-long rod almost.
Yeah, I get him to touch it.
Okay, he touches it. Nothing happens.
Well, there definitely aren't any kind of trip traps on the way. Hey, down there. I guess I'm gonna go down to the bottom of the stairs then and do kind of a perception check on the room.
All right, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. 9.
Well, in the room, you see like a stone altar almost with like a foot-long rod on it. You don't quite know what the hell that is, but beside that is a wooden chest with like iron bands on it.
Can I take a closer look at the podium that staff?
Oh wait, I think I forgot to hold down the push to talk button. I investigate the chest to see is it trapped.
The chest does not appear to be trapped, and it is not locked.
And do I see anything on the podium?
All you see is that like foot-long, leather-wrapped looking rod.
Is anyone against me opening this?
Can your servant open?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Gerald's, open it, please.
With his 2 strength.
I'm sure. Is it
Worth a
heavy?
try.
He lifts it a little bit. It gets like a couple inches up, but he can't lift it up all the way.
I'll just assist with my cane from right here.
Okay. And inside the chest, you see some coin, a couple of scrolls, and some vials holding a red liquid.
Well, I guess I'll do an Arcana check on the scrolls and then the vials.
Well, you immediately recognize the vials as potions of healing. Let me write this stuff down for you.
Okay, good. Well,
While Gregory's looking at that, can I ask Corin to Arcana check that stat to make sure it doesn't have anything magical?
Sure.
What, the rod that's in the middle?
Yeah.
You can try. It's definitely magical, but you cannot ascertain what exactly it is. In the chest, you find 250 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, 40 gold pieces, 2 potions of healing, 1 scroll of continual flame, and 1 scroll of thaumaturgy.
I'll add it to the party loot for now.
All I wanted
is anyone against me holding on to the scrolls and 1 healing potion?
Which scroll?
Both?
You said 1. No, you said 1 potion. Never mind.
Yeah, well, yeah, 1. Is anyone against that, or does anyone want the scrolls?
So you want both the scrolls and the 2 potions?
And 1 of the 2 healing potions. I mostly just wanted to. Oh wait, no, never mind. I just looked. I have 2 in my inventory. Sorry. You guys can have the healing potions. I just want the 2 scrolls. Then, if everyone's fine with that.
I can put the potions in the party loot, but also have like 2 scrolls already in the party loot.
Don't you have a scroll of a charm person?
And 1 of fireball.
Did you use the charm person one to copy into your spellbook?
I'll take a look at that now. If it's not on my list of spells, then new. I do not think so. I think what you're thinking of is suggestion.
I wasn't sure if you had done. I think you might have gotten that with the wizard book anyway.
Yeah, but charm person isn't in my spell book, so
Yeah, that's fine.
And it does not sound like a spell I would personally take the time to put in my spell book. Oh, I got Misty Step from the spell book.
Oh, okay. So are you all in the room?
So, sorry, just to be clear, you just want the continual flame and thaumaturgy right now, correct? Not the augury or the scroll.
I thought I took one of these scrolls of
I just wanted, the scroll of continual flame and scroll of thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy. I know what
I
it is.
took the scroll of augury.
Which one do you think you took, Corin?
The scroll of augury. I thought I took one of those.
I mean, technically, you can't even cast it.
I mean,
Never mind then.
Say if you have it, I'll take it out of the party loot.
Never mind then. If I can't cast it, there's no point me having
So
it.
has everybody entered the room?
It makes me not want to be in the room when you ask
Bo,
like that.
I think the only one who's not in the room is Red. It looks like Red's still in the stairwell.
I'm still on the stairwell.
By the way, you guys can just put the scrolls in the party loot. Never mind.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and identify the rod then.
You attempt to cast Identify on the rod, and you do not get anything back.
Does it appear something we can open? Like this big gold thingy?
No, it's like a stone altar thing. That's the best I could find when I made the map, so...
Is the rod removable?
Gregory, you attempt to grab it and move it, and you cannot move it for some reason.
Something strange is going on here, guys.
I'm not the chosen one.
Maybe he's not worthy.
Can I pull out my beak blade and see if maybe the Mystic Blade knows something about...
You can try.
I could give it an Arcana check.
I'll pull out my beak blade.
Mila, roll a d20. Just thinking here. So why hasn't Red entered the room yet?
Oh.
Because someone's in the way, or what? Anyway.
I was being very cautious. But I will enter the room though.
Mila, you don't get a whole lot back, but since this item seems to have magic that protects against scrying or divination. That's what Corin has figured out, and pretty much what your blade tells you.
Can I pull out that amulet we got from her room that does the same thing to see if they react to each other?
You pull that out, and they do not react. Red, you almost feel a pull coming from this item.
No.
Okay.
Last time it wasn't bad.
I'm just.
Yeah,
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I want to move up. If I hover my hand over it, does anything happen? Like, do I feel anything?
No.
Okay. And I'm just gonna grab it.
What is your heavy weapon of choice?
It's a big ass hammer. It's a maul.
The moment you grab this thing, whoosh, out the end of it, a giant maul, like just a long handle and a giant stone head appears out of it.
Oh, that's new.
Sahara at this point is just flabbergasted. Like, the look on her face is like, what?
Do it again. I wasn't looking.
I don't know how. I put it down, and then I grab it again. Or it stays the same.
When you pick it back up, it goes back into that form.
Ooh.
Can Ben put his paw on it and see what happens, just for the hell of it?
Nothing happens.
Sahara's gonna walk up to Red and be like, can I try?
Sure. I put it down, just so affected or something. Go other way.
She tries to pick it up.
Did you do any training in your time doing heavy weapons, or no? I know you're proficient with them, but do you prefer them?
No.
And nothing happens when you touch it.
Can I try?
You already did.
Gregory, you couldn't even get it to move.
I was hoping it turned into a great sword.
I can pick it up though, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Corn is not even gonna try.
So we're leaving it here, right?
You can have it if you want it.
I'm kind of scared of it, but okay.
Why are you scared of it for?
Well, I don't like magic that I don't understand.
It's like the
not
Swiss
fair.
Army knife of like hammers.
I mean, not knowing what it does sounds fair enough to not want to pick it up.
Guess like if something happens to me, I hope you guys have my back.
We could
Oh,
sell it.
I only
I think to the
promise
group.
to be there.
Okay, that's good enough. I'll just pick it up.
Like in your presence, not necessarily hoping if like anything violent breaks out.
I just hope it's not cursed.
All right. and-
Probably not.
I don't know if it is. I can't tell.
I could, I could give it a good Arcana check if you want.
Corin rolled pretty freaking well, and he was unable to ascertain what this thing is.
Okay.
Oh God, Mila, get back!
Sahara's gonna think for a moment and say, maybe it only responds to a certain skill set.
Can I investigate them all?
What are you trying to figure
Let's
out?
see if there's any anything I can just stands out from the rest of it. Maybe a gem. I don't know anything.
Can we tell what make it is? Like what type of magic is used upon it? Like what enchanted it?
Probably transmutation.
Yeah, you're not really exactly sure like who made this or why or even how, but it pretty much takes the form of what Red would be thinking.
I'll think to Red. Do you hear voices in your head? Besides me, of course.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I hear yours.
Oh, Fred, quick, think battle axe.
Okay, I think of a battle axe.
Battle axe. Battle axe is a versatile weapon.
It didn't work.
Nope.
It has to be two-handed. The great axe.
I got a great axe.
The end transforms into a large axe head.
Swiss Army knife of like two-handed weapons.
I just shake my head.
Are you gonna
I think it'll
start?
be fine.
You guys gonna start
Guys,
leaving?
Between my genius, Red's muscle, and Corn's ability to also be here, we'll be invincible.
I'm sorry. What?
What?
I'm joking.
Do I see any holes or anything on the pedestal it was on?
Does he say that out loud?
No, that was more of a joke from me.
Okay.
No, you don't see any holes on the pedestal. It's just flat.
Can I look at the walls to see if I see like any like giant openings, like where a boulder might come by if we leave with this?
You look around and you don't really. The walls are pretty like flat and square rather.
Sorry, every time I see an altar, I think of Indiana Jones.
Fair enough.
Should we leave a weapon in its place?
I can leave my hammer. Oh.
I'm going to leave my long sword. if anyone doesn't oppose that. Unless you want to leave the hammer.
Well, I was just saying because it's about the same weight.
Yeah, I guess that'll work better. I've decided to make a turning point in my life where I'm no longer using the long sword, by the way.
Well, wait, what happens? I'm gonna turn into a greatsword and try handing it to you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You turn it into a great sword and you give it to Gregory. And it sinks back into the hand and just becomes that hilt.
Can I at least hold the hilt?
Yes.
Yeah. Guys, it worked. It's a quarterstaff.
It's just a quarterstaff that's a foot long.
A quarter staff for gnomes.
It's an 8th staff.
This is a mighty weapon, but I think I'll let you have it. I'll give it back to him.
After a bit of being down there and chatting, you start to hear voices from up the stairs. Yeah, fine, I'll fucking go. Do not fail us again. Glassstaff. As you see Glassstaff up top shoved forward by some unknown figure. Sahar, roll a perception check.
Okie dokie.
That voice sounded familiar to you.
Oh, I'm going to.
I'll be waiting in the other room.
Oh, crap, should I reduce myself and hide in the chest?
Do I know who the voice is?
You do.
Is it my brother?
It sounds like him.
Oh shit! Okay, Sahar will, pull out her swords and kind of step in the corner to wait for him to come down.
Alright, as you see Glassstaff looking down at you all have caused me lots of trouble. I need to redeem myself in the eyes of the Black Spider. And I will do so today. He starts walking down,
Okay.
and after about 20 feet, he trips on a rock. Club.
I was planning on suddenly drinking a potion, but I think we got this.
I thought you were gonna cast grease.
I was gonna say, like, can I say something first, right quick? He's like, what? I just quickly chug it.
When he finally hits the bottom, you hear a surrounding as his neck breaks.
Oh, I can fix this.
Hey Gregory, there's a body.
Yes, I'm going to use the Necronomicon on it.
I'm gonna stop real fast and check the body first for the loot.
I was gonna say the
Oh, good
exact
call.
same thing, actually.
Okay, you go ahead and roll investigation.
With advantage because she's helping me.
Mm-hmm. You find like 10 gold pieces on him, but other than that, he does not have much at all.
How does his clothes look?
A bit tattered. It's the same clothing he had on before, but they're a bit like tattered.
They're more worn than the last time we saw him.
Yeah, and they have some more, other blood stains on them. You know, beside the whatever blood might be leaking out of them at the moment.
And all we find is the coins, right? There's like no maps or letters or anything like that on him.
Nope, just the coinage.
Is there any animals around by any chance? Like, do we see like any rats or bugs or anything?
You do not.
This was a sealed room, remember?
Does anyone have a disguise kit?
I do.
Can you make yourself look like Glassstaff?
I can try.
I can move Glassstaff.
I'll start stripping Glassstaff down and passing the clothes to Corrin.
Can I have the body?
Go nuts.
I'm sorry, this is like my thing.
I like how you asked that. You're just like, can I have the body?
Alright, you gonna
I'll
make your
just-
Arcana check there, Gregory.
Yep, gotta get a 14 or else I'm going down.
Oh yeah, you're almost dead.
Yep. Nope.
Oh,
So that's
What?
2.
2d4.
2d4. So.
Let's see what. Oh, I was gonna roll it, but okay.
Oh, you can roll it.
Okay.
I'm
It
down.
didn't matter.
so all Sahar sees is he take out the Necronomicon and then passing out.
I warned him.
You see him try to say a couple words, and then he sort of passes out, and Glassstaff's body turns to ash.
I
Thoroughly confused.
Mila will give the clothes to Corin, and then she'll walk over to Sahara's, trying to give Corin some privacy to change clothes to try to look like Glassstaff.
She just kind of turns around and faces the corner.
I'm
Gregory?
just tapping Gregory. Saying,
You
are
gonna-
you okay?
Are you going to attempt to?
I'm unconscious. I need
Yo,
healing.
I don't know that.
You gonna attempt to do a medicine check? Red.
Okay. 11.
Okay. You stabilize him.
So what do I roll for this guy's kid?
Oh, Gregory will wake up in 4 hours if he's not healed.
Healing items.
That is a good question. Corin, go ahead and roll a dexterity check
Dexterity,
to
huh?
see how well you put this stuff on. Well, you put on the stuff, but this guy was a human, and it is a little difficult to kind of hide your ears. But you do your best to look like Glassstaff.
DM, quick question. Would he get advantage because it's so dark in here?
No, because why would he get advantage?
Oh, on fooling the person?
Yeah.
Well-
She means on the deception roll if it works.
Oh yeah, but there's no deception roll for the moment.
Sahar is actually gonna slowly try and sneak up the stairs.
Warren, Gregory's unconscious. Should I feed him one of his potions, or do you want to heal him?
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Does it cost you a spell slot to heal him?
It does.
I was given one of the healing potions from the party loot, so that's okay, so you can save your spell slots in case we have to fight her.
Well, I mean,
Don't
he
worry.
has some on him.
Did I use all? Oh, yeah, I used all my shatters last time. Oh, I'm just gonna use the item anyway to get back one.
You get back a second level.
Spell.
Yeah.
All right, you get back a second level spell slot, and the magic in your ring is kind of dwindled for the day, for that
Yes.
particular effect.
I'll use healing word on him still.
All right. At what level?
That's level 1.
Okay, so you got a second level spell back, and then you're using a level 1 on him.
Yeah.
Okay. Gregory, you wake up with 6 health.
I will
Good.
follow after Sahar.
And Sahara started walking up the stairs.
I did warn you, didn't I?
I'm trying to be sneaky about it, so I'll go ahead and roll that at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Going up.
Oh,
Dang.
that's not too bad.
Well, Mila has already started following you, but Mila and Sahara, guys, Corin, Gregory, Red, Mila and Sahara appear to have disappeared.
I'm gonna mentally tell Corrin, since he's in disguise, he probably should come up with.
Yep, get on the way.
Surprised we put the elf in the costume.
Got one issue though.
Well, we only have one human, and that human might be related to the person that's up here.
Huh?
so-
No, we have Gregory.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh,
I'm a
that's
human.
right.
And I'm also the same class as the guy we're trying to disguise as.
Out of game, are we really gonna trust the guy who keeps saying hello around every corner? Like, he'll be in character, and then all of a sudden Glass Staff will just say that line and just totally.
I bet I could do a good impersonation of him. It's fine though, Corin. You got this.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so Sahara's gonna stop there and kind of peek around the corner to see if she sees anybody.
You see your brother standing outside, seemingly waiting for something or someone.
How old is your brother?
Old.
My brother is 24.
Don't worry about the token picture, just
Yeah, I'm
1
not in
year
my
older than I am.
How old is Greg?
Sahara is going to sheath her swords and then walk out fairly quickly towards her brother.
all right. When you emerge, he smiles. Sahar, it is
Rafik,
good to see you again.
It is good to see you as well, my brother. What have you been doing?
Oh, you know. He was trying to find the mine, right?
Yes.
Trying to find the mine, you know. Some interesting people around these parts.
What are you searching for the mine for? I don't understand why you left.
Let me look through some of your stuff real quick, okay? Because I don't fucking remember.
His name.
How are y'all doing like half square movements?
Hold on.
Alt.
Oh shit.
Don't put yourselves up, Jesus Christ. Stop doing that.
Hello there, other person. I'm this glass staff. As you can see, I should have given you the glass staff. I got it back.
But he did not have it on him when he just came downstairs.
That's
Ever so elegant.
You know, that's probably something Gregory would have just blanked on as he went upstairs.
Anyway, Rafik continues. It is a very, very powerful things in there, and we came to make sure now it doesn't get put into the wrong hands.
Do any of us hear this besides Sahar and Corn?
Yeah, they're just talking normally.
Can I think to Red inside his head to give Gregory the item so Gregory can hide out his being since it becomes small again?
Are you trying to
Say-
hide the weapon?
Yeah, he said there's a powerful weapon there he doesn't want other people having, so... if
No,
Red
he's talking about Wayveka Cave.
Never mind then. I misunderstood.
I'm still confused, Rafik. I thought, didn't our parents teach us to leave outsiders alone?
Yes, but sometimes things could come to affect us as well. Sahar, roll perception check. All right. But I am so glad you are here. It's good to see a friendly face.
Oh, crap. Oh, sorry, my finger's on.
It's good to see you too, Rafik, but I have a question about your acquaintances. It seems you've made friends with this Glassstaff person?
I cough.
Mila. Mila. Hello.
Yes!
Didn't Glassstaff travel with someone that could shapeshift?
That's what the conspiracy side of me is saying! This is killing me!
Jesus Christ, guys.
I am going to make sure they go down a much gentler path. Sahar, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh god.
You take 14 psychic damage.
Shit.
As Rafik touches you, you smell a weird sulfur smell coming from him. As he touches you, you feel a sharp pain in your mind, as if something is being sucked out of it.
Sahar will kind of grasp the sides of her hips and fall to her knees. And just scream out in pain.
Alright, what do all you do?
Mila will ask Sahara in her head, are you okay fighting the urge to just race out there hearing her scream?
Gregory follows.
Considering it was psychic damage, I don't think I answer her.
Now you have like a ringing in your head.
Gregory hollows.
I guess Mila will try her best to stay low and sneak up beside Sahar, using Korn and Sahar as, like, barriers, I guess, so he doesn't see her.
Roll a stealth check with disadvantage. Alright. Everybody, roll initiative.
Crap, what spell am I even going to use?
The hell
That's
is
a
an
good question.
Oblex?
Yeah, no, it's
Obelix?
Roblox. Ugh.
Oh my god, you have no idea how bad outside this game my brain was going, he's a shapeshifter. He has to be the shapeshifter. It makes sense. And I was like, no, don't have conspiracy thoughts right now, Sam. Focus on the game.
Well, Gregory had enough information and to put together Glassstaff was traveling with him. That's all he was implying.
Right now, none of that is in Sahar's mind.
I was just dying on the inside. You have no idea.
Corin, you just saw Sahar scream and fall to her knees, holding her head. What do you do?
I pull out my rapier and quietly walk behind them. And then bash him outside the back of the head.
Make an attack roll. You attempt to hit him, but he notices you coming and just ducks his head out of the way, and you miss. that end your turn?
Yes.
Gregory, it's your turn.
Gregory's going to run out to about right here. He's going to hold up his hand towards the guy. And yell, stand still and answer every question that's asked you with complete and total honesty.
Oh,
As
God,
I
not
roll,
this.
You attempt to cast suggestion on him? You attempted to cast suggestion?
that's right.
All right, you let loose your spell, and it has no effect.
I'm just gonna. There we go. That's my turn.
All right. Mila, it is your turn.
I want to run up behind him to do a sneak attack if possible, since corns are.
You have sneak attack because your allies are nearby.
And since we're attacking first, is that assassinate or
No, because he already attacked before. He already went once.
Right. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna use my big
You
blade.
cannot stand there because Sahar is in that space. You will not get flanking with this guy. You can still attempt to hit him. That hits. Man, that is not lucky damage. The dagger goes in and comes out. You know it did damage, but blood doesn't come out. It's a very strange thing. Does that end your turn?
And I guess I'll think to him, why did you attack your sister?
Alright, that's your turn then.
Does he not hear what I say, or is he just choosing to ignore?
He chooses to ignore you.
Yeah, I guess that's the end of it.
Alright. Corin,
Yes.
he attempts to, like, punch you, but misses. Mila, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh! Now I know what this.
I'm
Okay.
doing a what?
Wisdom saving throw. No.
You figure out what it was, Corin?
Yeah, I see what's going on.
Yeah, I know too. Curse of being a DM.
You take
how-
17 psychic damage as you feel part of your mind slip away. What is a memory from your past?
How dark we want. I guess.
Any memory.
I guess being Soul Sabered for the first time and getting
And getting what?
branded.
Well, you're lucky you currently forget that memory. Sahar, it is your turn.
Sahara's still holding her head, and I know I don't have to do this, but I want it to because of roleplay reasons. But she's just gonna stay on her knees, and she's gonna look up to who she thinks is her brother and say, "Rafiq, why are you doing this?" And we'll end her turn.
All right. Rafiq looks at you and says, "You're just a meal." Red, it is your turn.
Move there. Ew. gonna rage.
All right.
I'm gonna hit him with my maul.
Alrighty. I'm assuming this is the new mall.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter, but
13.
unfortunately that misses. The swing goes wide.
That's my turn.
Corin, it's your turn.
Okay. I can't do that. Fudge. All right. I'm on a healing word, Mila.
Okay. Mila, you heal for 6.
And then vicious mockery him.
All right. What do you say?
Snack. I don't know.
And you mocked
Well,
him really
I
good.
think he failed his save, so I'm pretty sure your DC is 13.
Yes.
He fails. Go ahead and roll a d4. All right, and he has disadvantage on his next melee attack. Gregory.
Gregory's turn. Sheila. Magic missile time.
All right.
Boop, boop, boop.
Nice. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
And I go back into my hiding hole.
Thunk, thunk, thunk. The missiles hit him, but he's still standing. Mila, you had a painful experience just now. You're still standing and he's still there.
Sorry, cat stepped on the key. I'm going to take a step diagonally and take out my bow.
Do you bonus action disengage?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And
Alright.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Go ahead. That hits. Nice.
Good damage.
He makes a screeching sound as this arrow pierces him, and he is not happy. Does that end your turn?
I will think a quick thanks to Corin and then tell Sahar to get.
All right, it's his turn. Oh, another morsel. How do your memories taste? Red, make you a wisdom saving throw.
Joke's on him. I don't remember anything.
Joke's on you, you take 15 psychic damage.
Oh, dang.
And
What?
Corin, this is at disadvantage because of your viscerous mockery.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, not that.
Oh,
It still
God,
hits.
Damn.
My wisdom saves are actually pretty good.
You take 11 total damage. As his fist comes in contact with you, you feel the first it's just a wrenching pain from his fist. Then you feel a sharp pain in your mind as you take a little bit more, a bit more damage.
Wait, why is Gregory in the wall?
He's not.
I'm not. I'm hiding in my hidey hallway.
Oh, okay, sorry. You showed you on a black screen. I'm gonna say, how the hell did he do that?
All right, Sahara, it's your turn.
first time since you have known Sahar, she has the look of fear on her face, and she's gonna fall backwards onto her butt and just try and crawl back as far as she can until she hits the pedestals.
Alright. He reaches out to try to hit you, but he utterly fails.
And she's just gonna stare at him wide-eyed.
Actually, that arm that he attempted to throw at you kind of flops off. And turns into almost like a goo on the ground.
Sahar is just wide-eyed and looking fearfully at him. And will end her turn.
Red, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll move up. Stop him from going turn. And I'm just gonna swing with my maul again.
Alright.
12.
Again, it misses.
Alright, that's my
You turn
turn.
again, you swing wide. Corin, it's your turn.
I'm assuming we all see that just like a blob of nothing for his arm.
Pretty much, yeah.
I just shout out to Sahar, he's a fake! And I guess I'm going to healing word red.
Alright. Red, you receive 7 healing from Corin.
And I'm also going to go ahead and give Red an inspiration.
You cannot that's a bonus action.
That's right.
And that is a bonus action to cast, yeah.
Alright, if that's the case, then I'll just swing my rapier then.
Alright, go ahead. Even flanking with Red, you cannot get a bead on him. His movements have almost become fluid-like. He's difficult to pinpoint.
Dang, I end my turn.
Gregory, it's your turn.
Aha! I'll take this! Magic missile!
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Because my other options are covering everyone in Greece or summoning my butler.
Oh, you don't have any cantrips?
I do, but it's weaker than magic missile.
Alright. Again, thunk, thunk, thunk. It almost seems like his body is almost absorbing him now. It's strange. It's doing the damage, it just seems weird. Mila, it is your turn.
Does it seem like he's only absorbing the magic type attacks, or is it all attacks seems like he's absorbing?
It just the way it's hitting him just seems weird. It's doing the damage. It's not. He isn't resistant to the damage. It's just weird how it affects him.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
All right, go ahead.
That won't hit the other two, right?
No,
No.
Okay, making sure.
you do not get sneak attack on Eldritch Blast. Remember that.
Yeah.
If that hits, go ahead and roll your d10. 4 damage.
It's always funny because whenever I think about fighting oozes, I always have this picture of someone punching Jello.
That's basically what happened with the black pudding.
Then I guess I'll move a little bit closer. I know I can't flank him because that's red and corn, but I'm gonna get a little bit.
All right. His turn now. Red, he really likes the way your memories taste. Red, roll another wisdom saving throw. And Corin, this attack is going toward
That's
you.
a natural one.
Whoa!
Corin, you take 10 damage, and again you have that sharp pain in your head. Red, you take 24 psychic damage.
Okay, I'm cutting some of that damage. Oh, holy crap. I'm cutting damage with that.
Okay. With your cutting words.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a D6. Yes.
Right. Something.
However, it's not enough. Red has fallen unconscious, and the figure smiles and said, "Well, it's been fun, everybody." And the form disintegrates. Sahar, make a wisdom save for funsies, as you see the form of your brother dissolve in front of you. All right, give me a second.
And now, just for funsies, let's see what would have happened if Gregory had to have made a wisdom
When
save.
it dissolves, you see almost like a little line of slime go down the wall, on the floor, and then up the wall, and meet up here, where you see a large form. It wasn't for you, Mila. It was just for Sahar.
I was trying to figure out how she did the save thing instead of just regular wisdom. I was just trying to figure out. Sorry about that.
That's fine. As this large blobous form is sitting up top, as it's 20 feet up on the ceiling, and it attempts to leave. It's attempting to escape.
Do I get attack of opportunity?
No,
Oh no,
because
I
that
can't.
bit dissolved.
Well, I used my reaction already anyway.
Also, yes. So right now it's 10 feet out.
What was my wisdom save for?
Sorry about that, folks. Give me 1 second. I'll get that for you.
Wait, so quarantine, you have attack of opportunity.
I don't. I used my reaction this turn.
When did I get attack of opportunity? Because I'm right there myself.
No, because that form, he dropped it. He got rid of it. He cut
It's
it.
like when someone misty steps.
So now he's nowhere anymore.
No, he's on the ceiling.
He's by the entrance. If you scroll that way or zoom out.
Sorry, folks. I'm just getting some information.
Hey, Greg.
Yes.
Just for funsies, how far can you shoot grease?
Ooh, that's a good question. 60 feet.
Sahar, roll a D100.
Oh no.
Oh man. This is probably sanity or something.
Might be.
Not great.
24. Sahar, you are as incapacitated as you are on the ground, weeping, seeing the sight of your brother just dissolve like that.
Alright.
You'll be doing this for 7 minutes. Red, this thing is oh no, you make a death
He's
saving throw.
unconscious.
Oh my god, jeez.
Yeah, make your death save.
Okay.
That's a success.
Do I know whether or not he's pretty weak or not?
You cannot really tell.
Fudge. I have to make a choice. Corin's probably torn between whether or not he needs to help his friends that is crying and unconscious on the ground or go after him. God damn it. Alright, Corin's gonna go ahead and cast Shatter.
Oh. Okay. You have second level spells left?
It's the last one.
Okay, that's 60 feet radius. All right. Go ahead and roll damage. He fails. He's having trouble holding its form together as it's trying to escape.
I'll chase after him.
Okay.
I hear.
Gregory.
Alright. 1, 2.
You didn't
3.
see his form, but you saw Corin point one way, and then you heard a as some of the stonework crumbled. But looking that way, you can see this creature now.
Right. Let's see here. Is he on the ceiling, you said?
Yes.
He's just within the range of greasing. I'm going to attempt to grease him then.
All right. Can you go ahead?
Grease.
Sounds so bad.
I know, right?
I will grease him.
Okay. It cannot fall prone, but that area there is difficult terrain.
Fair enough.
Basically, he can only move. It can only move only so many
It'll
feet.
slow him down. Yeah, it'll slow him down by 10 feet. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Mila, it is your turn.
Sorry, I had a stupid idea. I'm gonna go ahead and light a torch, and then I'm gonna dash. So get.
Okay. You can just get up to him.
And then I'll throw the torch into the grease to light him in the grease.
Roll
As long
two-
as I'm not in the grease.
You're not in the grease. It's basically hit where he is, onward. Roll 2d6.
Ooh.
As you hit it with the grease, this thing goes absolutely fucking nuts. It's screaming. It's almost deafening how freaking much this thing does not like this. It's going to attempt to hit you with its with the pseudopod. At disadvantage. A 13, I don't believe, hits you.
I am 14!
However, you do need to make a wisdom save because you did get right up to him. It's using his eat memories on you. This time, you succeed. You steal your mind. You stare this thing down as you burn it to death.
My copper hair glows in the fire as I just give an evil grin at it.
And it attempts to flee. Make an attack of opportunity. How do you want to do this?
I would love to scoop up some of that grease on the rapier with the flames and just cut his head off with a flaming rapier, if I may.
It's basically just a big blob of ooze that's making its way out, but you cut what you think is its head off, and damn it, the freaking thing's not far enough. It's dead. I need to do it this way.
Like a wet paper
There we
towel. Or
I give Gregory a big thumbs up.
Red, make me another death save, please.
hooray! As you just hear like subtle clapping from Gregory.
I just cast
Golf clap.
healing word on red now.
Okay, do you have spell slots left?
I have 2 left on me for level 1s.
Okay.
Good for you. My tank is empty.
I'm about empty, so. And I'm gonna tend to Sahar.
And she is bawling inconsolably.
Do I notice anything in the goop from where his body was?
No, it's just weird goop. You each gain 360 XP for completing this fight.
Holy shit.
Tough guy.
Oobleck.
Yeah, I don't have a thing for him, but he's in one of the new books I bought, so I wanted to use him.
Can I put the teeth from the jar into my pockets and then scoop up some of the goop in the jar to bring over to...
Sure.
And I'm going to be friendly to Red because he did this to me earlier. Medicine check.
I think Corin was gonna do a healing word on him.
I did. Let me get
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to yell that then. Medicine. As I just touch his forehead.
And he wakes up. It's amazing.
I am a healer.
You're not.
What was Mila doing?
Mila, I guess, is just gonna hold Sahar, just try to comfort her, try and get her quiet, and Ben's gonna come out with his little red cloak napkin thing and give it to Sahar like a...
So I like to try a performance here.
And what performance is that?
I like to cast dancing lights and have them come together as a baby chicken.
Okay. Go and roll performance.
I would also like to create a baby chicken using prestidigitation.
But why are you making a chicken?
Entertainment.
I don't know.
I know why
Whatever.
Corin is, but why is Gregory?
I see a chicken and I want to do it too.
Okay. So you have two weird-looking chickens in one made of lights and one made of God knows what.
Illusions.
And I just
But mine
whisper,
looks a little stitched. Mine looks a little stitched up.
Ben is just gonna look down at both the chickens very warily, staying by Sahar.
Or what you could do is just make the smell of chickens.
nah.
What do we
And
do?
I like to whisper into Sahar's ear, did you know chickens can fly? Obviously a lie.
Corin, I want you to take DM inspiration if you have it.
Okay.
Because it's just random and silly and I love it.
It was something I came up with.
Now, is this crying that Sahara is doing? Is like, nothing will stop her from crying for the next 7 minutes?
For the next 7 minutes. Yeah, for the next 6 minutes and 48 seconds.
Can Mila put Sahar on her back, like a piggyback, to carry her out of this area?
You can certainly try. Roll a strength check.
Would anyone like a prestidigitation to clean the goo off their clothes?
Mila, you would have to pick up Sahar, but with her armor and stuff, and in the state she is in, you cannot move her.
I think the only one who could is probably Red.
Yeah.
We just wait here. I mean, we need rest anyway. We're all badly
Corin, when did you...
injured.
You took a bunch of damage, Corin.
Yeah, he really fucked me up.
He hit you once? Twice?
Hit
I
me
don't remember.
twice.
Okay.
He didn't hit me at all.
I would be unconscious if he hit me again, because I only have 8 health left.
Yeah, 4.
Mila's gonna tell the group to rest, and she's gonna stay by the entrance to keep watch, just to make sure nothing comes.
Alright, you guys are taking a short rest?
Was I the only one who didn't get a memory eaten?
I didn't.
Oh, cool. I mean, I know I was pussyfooting it around in that fight, but still, I was injured.
I am
Well, that's
so
what wizards do anyways, so...
I am so glad it chose that memory instead of the other one, because I was like, do I want a sweet memory or a bad memory? I'm like, let's try a bad memory. I'm so glad it wasn't a sweet memory she had, because that would have sucked.
Doesn't
Yeah.
that, like, drastically change Mila's demeanor? By losing
Yes.
the memory of her being sold into slavery and branded?
Not really, because there's a whole part of her servitude, how they made her do things she didn't want to do, especially at her age and stuff like that, and her family and stuff like that. So she didn't change.
That's
Corin
fair.
and Gregory, you may make history or arcana checks to learn more about that creature,
Okay.
Sure thing.
if you wish to.
Oh, definitely.
Arcana, please. 11. I know that it existed.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a
shit.
slime.
Can I roll for shits and giggles?
No, I don't think you would have ever seen one of these.
Guys, I have an announcement to make about the creature.
But you
It
do
was
know,
gross.
but you know, Gregory, you know that this thing can eat memories.
Guys, it eats memories. It was also really, really gross.
That's one of the ways it sustains itself.
Is it permanent or no?
He does not know.
That's why I'm
No,
asking.
no clue.
Mila will think to Gregory when he says that. No shit.
Gregory is not in range of you.
That's why he does not react.
You try to think, and it goes to here. Right, y'all taking a short rest?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Will.
But yes, I am.
All right, go ahead and roll hit dice if you wish to. Sahar, your sobbing thing eventually fades as everyone sits down to catch a breather.
Oh wait, I forgot. I can do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are you doing Song of Rest?
Yeah.
Then no matter what your Song of Rest adds, it will make me at full health, because my 2 hit die brought me up to 18.
3.
Which is 1 away from full.
Red, you are muted again, just in case you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
You can go and roll hit dice if you wish. And if you're rolling hit die, you can add 3 to your healing from Corin's Song of Rest.
I thought it was another. Roll twice as many dice.
Nope, it just adds a d6 at its current level.
Oh, okay.
So when did she stop sobbing? Does she be entertained by the chicken?
I don't know if it lasts that long.
Let's check.
Look, Dancing Light lasts a minute. Or
That's
no,
why I can't.
or 10 minutes? I don't remember. Yeah, a minute.
Okay.
Ben is still offering his red cloak as a tissue to Sahar, sitting on her shoulder.
She's just sitting on the floor, very quiet, and instead of taking the red cloth, she just scoops him up and is just kind of nuzzling him.
And he nuzzles back,
Because-
kind of his nose, like wiping away your tears, just nuzzling your face.
And she's just very quiet, sitting with Ben.
As your short rest, or as the hour passes, Mila, Red, and Sahar, the memories that seem to have been gone, suddenly return. As whatever effect that had happened to you passes. All right. It's currently like mid-afternoon. What do you wish to do?
How expensive do those weapons look like that we gave to the statues?
Not very. They're stone. And if you do attempt to move them,
No, they don't have no value. I don't think she'd be interested in.
Let's get out of here. Mila, may I have a word with you?
ah,
Hang on, I'm trying to find us on the map.
that should bring you to it.
Aha! Okay. Yes, what is it, Corin?
Away from Sahar. I've been thinking about this for a while. We learned that her brother is in Thundertree, right?
Mila will nod, thinking that that's true.
Well, we learned this from a banshee.
How would the shapeshifter know what the brother looked like unless he have ran into?
I think it's more of another issue as whether or not is her brother still alive right now.
He did have memories of her past. I don't think we should tell her yet. I think we should just wait and see.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because I have no way of confirming whether or not she's actually dead or alive, considering that all this information came from a banshee.
Do you think maybe someone at Thundertree may be able to identify this creature? As I hold up the jar, show him. Maybe they'll know more about the creature and how it.
There's no one alive, remember?
And
This-
no would have
that's-
sufficed. She thinks putting her hands on her head.
Yeah, Thundertree's overrun by undead.
I said we check it out.
As you guys leave the tomb, everyone make a perception check.
Okay.
Why is Gregory oddly the most perceptive one?
I don't know.
Sahar and Gregory, you see an owl flying northward.
Oh boy.
Moxie, chase it.
Can we see it holding anything, or do we just see an owl?
You just see an owl. You send Moxie after it?
Yep, and I'm going to run in its direction.
Ben is still with Sahar.
Okay.
I'm running and following after Gregory as soon as she starts running.
At this point, Sahara would have probably put Ben on her shoulder to just kind of hang out there.
How long do you chase this thing?
No, I guess until Moxie gave up.
How long would it take her to give up?
Until she was a decent distance away from me. So, I'm assuming she kept up with it for at least a little bit. Did she see anything? Do I need a roll perception for her on that owl?
Nothing I don't think that you'd be able to know. Because after 100 feet, it kind of cuts off.
Did I chase after an owl for nothing?
Who knows?
Fun
We'll just say you
fact.
guys.
Well,
are
what is
here.
Glassstaff's familiar again? It was a rat, right? What was? Hey, do any of you remember what Glassstaff's familiar was if we had one?
You
Yeah, it
have
was a
one?
rat.
Did he have one?
Yeah,
I
it was
I
a
don't
rat.
remember him having it.
I don't remember him having one.
It was in the laboratory for the alchemy thing.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it being a rodent.
Sahara just kind of shrugs her shoulders and goes, I don't know.
I don't know. Familiars can change to different animals.
But isn't he dead?
Well, there are some familiars that can live on without their master. They're stuck in the mortal realm.
Oh.
I feel like he'll just try to reconnect with someone else then, if that was the case.
Probably try to get summoned by someone else, and then I don't know. Hopefully, it'll get back.
I'm sorry, my brain's kind of skipping around here. Sahar saw the owl,
Yes.
and she saw the owl the first time when we were camping, yeah?
I think so, yes.
Same owl?
Look the same.
Would she have mentioned this to us? Because nobody else seen the owl besides her when we were camping.
You saw the owl too.
Other people saw the owl.
That's right, you just didn't tell us I was there beforehand.
Yeah, because she didn't really think anything of it.
All right, it will take the rest of the, you. If you go to Thundertree right now, it'll be pushing on evening, like late evening.
All right.
That sounds good.
I can't do much if we get into a fight, though.
I got 3 spell slots back from that rest.
I've got nothing.
Do you
I
want
got
to make camp then before we get there?
You got 3. Don't you get half your level rounded up?
Sorry, 1.
You should have got 2. I think it's half your level rounded up, or is it 1 plus your level rounded? Something.
I think I thought it was rounded down.
I
I'm not
think
sure.
I think
got
for that it's rounded up. I'm not sure.
Oh,
I don't
take
remember.
the spell slot. I'll definitely take it.
We can figure it out later. So if you guys are going to Thundertree, go ahead and move your charging rodent forward, Ben. Ben leads the way. Okay. As you approach,
Can I keep an eye out for undead as we're approaching, since we know it's overrun with undead?
let me go ahead and roll a perception check. But gradually, the trail becomes an old, overgrown lane winding between dilapidated buildings choked in vines and brush. Ahead of you, in the middle of the settlement, rises a steep hill, upon which stands a stone tower with a partially collapsed roof and an adjoining cottage. A dirt road hugs the base of the hill and wends its way between old stone houses, many of which are roofless ruins with interiors open to the weather. Other buildings appear more or less intact. The whole place is eerily silent. A wooden sign is nailed to a post nearby. It reads, "Danger! Plant monsters and zombies. Turn back now." And I will give you a map.
Sounds like my kind of place.
So we gotta be careful of plants, monsters, and zombies. Terrific.
Let me get you all on the board here. Put yourself in whatever marching order you wish. But it's getting pretty dark out.
Milo suggests sleeping the night and proceed in the.
I say we check out this place here and camp out in there.
Why
Who's up
that
for
one?
that?
There's a building right
Okay,
close to us right here.
Okay, then we can do that. Then they're
Doesn't-
both relatively the same.
Well, it seems that this one has doors though.
Yeah, well, this one only has open entrances.
That's true.
Mila will stealth forward a little bit just to get an eye of.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth. All right, you're sneaking forward. What do the rest of you do?
Sahar will kind of move up a little bit and then wait for Mila to come back. Or at least show some sign that it's either safe or not safe.
Do I notice any like claw marks or blood on any of these buildings, or any indication we should not go in either?
You don't really see any claw marks or blood.
I'm going to send Moxie out to look around the town, just like from the sky point of view, and tell her, Moxie, keep an eye out for life or not life.
Just keep my eyes peeled around me.
Okay, Gregory, make a perception check for Moxie with disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage. I guess that's just a natural thing for it. Perception. 8.
It's a bit too dark. Moxie, unfortunately, does not really see much of anything. Nothing moving. Nothing not moving.
Moxie.
I guess Mila will start sneaking over to the building on her right and seeing like, does she see any windows or anything?
This building here?
Yeah.
This one appears to be like a bit of a... this ruin looks like it might have been once been a farmhouse. It's now half swallowed by a dense thicket, with trees growing up through its ruined foundations. The lane continues south a short distance past the ruin before ending in an overgrown field. That's the part you just passed.
Okay, and then I will stealth over to the other building and see what I see in that one.
That one?
Yeah.
This small house appears to be in better condition than the ruined and dilapidated structures nearby. The doors are reinforced with heavy iron bands and thick shutters protect the windows.
Oh, great. Horde house.
I will go back to the group for... Is Corn in my 30-foot range? I still have no idea how to do that arrow thing.
I believe
It's
he is.
the
Yeah.
circle with a little comb inside.
Yeah, your ruler.
So here's what I discovered. The one to my left is filled with plants of sorts, but the one to the right is heavily armored and guarded. So
Reverse
could be
that.
plant. Well, I'm facing y'all, so
Oh,
This
So-
one. Go ahead.
so do we want to take a risk and maybe fight plant monsters, or should we see the one that's heavily armed? Like,
the armed one sounds nice.
Like it's reinforced?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, the doors just look solid.
Oh. So it's in better condition than the other one.
Yes.
I think for now, since we're just looking for some shelter, we should just look in the better looking building.
Second that.
Mila will nod and start heading back. I will
Okay.
check the door for traps with my beak blade out, just in case.
All right, go ahead and roll investigation. The door does not
Sahar's-
appear to be trapped or locked.
Sahar's trying to be sneaky, so
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Mila will put her fingers to her lips and slowly push the door open, peeking in.
You hear a bit of a raspy old voice. Come in, come in. I've been expecting you. Please make yourselves at home.
Mila will quickly shut the door and look back to the group. There's someone in there.
Yeah, he sounded very inviting. We should say hello.
I don't know if we want someone that sounds inviting.
Well, would you rather someone that attacked us right off the bat?
Mila's just gonna
Yes.
grab Gregory by the shoulders and shove him in and close the door behind.
Gregory allows this.
Okay, Gregory. As you're shoved in, you see a gaunt, white-bearded human.
Hello, I've been nominated the diplomat of the group.
Mila will listen through the door.
How are you?
I am doing good. How about yourself, sir? I noticed you all down south. I was keeping an eye. Can never be too careful around these parts. My name is I am Radolf.
I'm Gregory. Gregory Hollow.
Good to meet you.
What is this thing?
What thing?
The square box behind his head to the left of him. Is that another door or is that a chimney? Yeah.
That's a door. That's a door.
Oh, Mila will go over there.
Ooh. So, what are you doing here, sir?
Well, I'm a caretaker of sorts, just keeping an eye on things. There's some dangerous things in this town, and certain people definitely shouldn't be coming by because they could get themselves injured.
Yeah, I heard that there were some undead around here. I wanted to see how they stacked up.
Oh, there are definitely undead and mutated plants. Some spiders too, I think.
Spiders. Well, this place just sounds like a joy.
I do think there's some people hanging out here that I've seen folk in black masks and cloaks over to the east.
Were the cloaks red?
No, they're black.
Oh, I see. Oh, probably not the red brand unless they were wearing different clothes. Well, me and my friends were looking for shelter for the night.
Oh, of course. Please, come in and you'll be safe here tonight.
Great. Gregory's gonna open up the door and say, "Hey guys, he said yes."
It's been like a minute or so. He's fine. He's not
Oh,
dead.
what?
Of us staying in his house.
Don't be alarmed when I share this to you. I just forgot to do so. He's not Glassstaff. Glassstaff is dead.
Dead. In a very
won't
humiliating
die!
way.
He keeps coming back!
I tried to make him come back again, but it didn't work.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Sure, you made it so he never come back. Made him dust.
Yeah, I mean, he could still come back as dust. I mean, unless there's like some kind of sentient dust creature, I think he's gone.
How tall is this building?
From up to the roof, not just like the top of the roof, but just like from the ground to the base of the roof, it's like 8 to 10 feet.
I know Sakari went up stairs. I love how much more trusting the guys are than the gals.
Can
Guys.
Mila try to get on top of the roof to get around the place?
Huh.
You trying to get on the roof?
Yeah, just get like a higher ground to look around the area.
Since that's 10 feet, what's your strength score?
My what?
Your strength score.
That's a 12. That's what I was hoping Sahara would be with me, give me a boost up if need be.
Make an athletics check to attempt to climb the roof. You try to jump and you try to grab onto the base of the roof, but you just slip off.
I'm going to... Is there a way I could just kind of sneak in the back door without him noticing me? Because I'm still not too sure about all this.
At this time, he said, "Where's your other friend?"
Probably up to no good.
Here, let me make some tea for you all, if you shall be staying here tonight.
Oh,
You mind if I
thank you.
help you?
Lovely.
Oh, if that would be great.
The tea's not made of dead people, is it?
Oh, don't be
one
silly.
can only hope.
Mila's just gonna stay in the corner by the door, still keeping an eye on him, but also eyeing the...
I like to introduce myself as Corin.
Oh, nice to meet you, Corin. I am Radolf.
Hi, Ralph. Tell me, have you seen any other humans?
I don't know if they're humans, but I've seen some odd people to the east.
Any?
On the east side of town.
Did we hear he was a druid?
I mean, if you look at him enough, you can kind of get the feeling that he is a druid.
Have you been an owl today?
How very perceptive of you.
Yes, I got a nat 20.
What's in that 20?
I'm very perceptive, I hear, despite what everyone thinks.
So tell me, how long have you been here?
Oh, a few years now. I don't get many visitors. But
Do
it
you?
does
Right.
help keep some of the... I've been having to lay low a bit and keep an eye on things even more since that dragon moved in. It's a
I'm
bit-
sorry. Did you
it's a
say
bit dragon. Yes. It's a bit, it is dangerous here. You guys probably shouldn't stay here too long.
A dragon? That could be fun.
Gregory?
That's real bad idea.
Look, hear me out on this. I know how to lure zombies places. I lure a bunch of zombies to it, get it all softened up, and then I go in for the kill. I mean, we go in for the kill. I'll probably enlarge Red along the way.
When Red says that this is a very bad idea, Radolf says, yes, indeed, a very bad idea.
I just tell him, be like,
Quick
yes,
question.
you can.
Good question. Is this a good dragon or a bad dragon?
Oh, he's, not the very good one, I can tell you that.
Well, I knew we were sent here for a reason. Well, other than Zahar's brother.
Sent here.
Yes.
Sahar kind of steps forward and says, "Our main goal coming to this town was to search for my brother. I thought that we had found him to the south, but he was not what he seemed."
I take the jar from Mila.
He turned out to be a bunch of slime.
Here,
And not in like an insulting way, as in literal slime.
this is what remains of him in this jar.
Okay. We'll see if he can, Ooh.
Wow.
I had good idea.
Let me get my book out.
Pray thee be careful.
This is a very disturbing... This comes from a very disturbing creature. Seen many a thing, but this... Something that's... This steals the memories of others and pretends to be them to lure unsuspecting victims.
Sahar's face goes pale.
The copies are both part of and yet separate from them.
Mila will think to Sahar, if you need to step out for this, we'll let you know what's going on.
I keep hearing this really weird noise from the music and it's freaking me out.
It does fit this area, so it's fine.
I don't even hear the music at all.
Yeah, you
Really?
can turn it. If you have headphones in.
Yeah, Yeah, I got headphones.
It's
The
like
only
it's
thing I
sped
hear
up.
sometimes, it sounds like someone's tapping on a fishbowl once in a while.
It sounds like a sped up clown laughing.
Like, at first I didn't realize it was the music. I thought I was just hearing things, and it was really freaking me out.
We've had this music for a while now.
Radoth takes the jar and sniffs it. Yes, one of the few ways to tell that the copy is a copy is because it smells of sulfur.
Really?
Mhm.
Gregor's gonna try to smell the guy.
You smell the vial, and it does smell like sulfur.
Dear God, he's one of them.
No, no, no.
Sahar silently just goes outside.
Well, at least this guy seems to be a nice one.
And she's gonna sit down on the ground with her back against the wall of the house.
Alright, I closed his thing. 1 second. Alright, he doesn't he is trying to figure out why you may have done that, but he does not know. Well, you are free to stay here the evening.
Mila will think to Corin. Ask him if he eats the memories. We got ours back. How would they keep the memory?
I'm pretty sure in that situation it's because we actually killed him that you guys have your memories back.
Regurgitating, right.
Or how can he copy someone's form? Does he have to kill them to take their...
I'll ask him that though.
No, he just when he it feeds on the memories. It's only a temporary thing for the victim, but it with the memories, it's able to make almost perfect copies. To, of course, lure other prey. It may not necessarily kill them. In fact, it's since it gains sustenance from it, it tries not to.
Mila will go back out the back door to go check up on something.
I'd like to ask him two questions.
All right.
First question is, do you know which house is the alchemy shop around here?
And I'd like to know which one is the magic shop.
Sorry, I'm just checking to see something quick.
Did any of us ask him yet to confirm which building has the dragon?
Oh yeah, we need to know that so we can know which one to go to.
No, that's to stay away from.
When you see Sahar, Mila, she's just kind of standing there with her legs crossed, with like the 1,000-yard stare.
Corin here replies, unfortunately I do not. If there was an alchemy shop here at one point, whatever signage it may have has rotted away or become illegible.
Let me try to rephrase it. Do you know which shop has like any herbs, like the herbalism shop, I believe?
Same answer.
One more. Do you happen to know anything about a mausoleum to the south from here? I'm pretty sure you saw us leave it.
I don't know much about it, but I did watch you guys enter and leave.
Okay. Then you wouldn't know anything about the mace over there. And I point to red.
No, unfortunately not.
Mila will think to Corin, why was he following us for...
So why were you following us to begin with?
Oh, it was mere curiosity. The people that have come near here. You seem like good folk.
We do?
I just had to be sure.
You hear that, Corn? I'm good folk.
Yes, you're a good person.
Oh.
So tell me, what kind of tea do you have here?
Nothing really too special, just whatever seems to work fine.
I need to find a dead body around here. You need to get one ready for the morning, you know?
Oh, that's not great. We're not going after that dragon.
What? You're telling me having a skeleton companion wouldn't help out searching these buildings?
Oh, that part, fine, but we're not going after that dragon.
I just wanted to get us some help.
Also, you can use your servant to look around.
No,
He's
I
invisible.
can't. It costs a spell slot, and no, I can't see through his eyes, and he can't really communicate with me. He'd just be going into buildings, wandering around a bit, and then coming out.
I mean, wouldn't he tell you where not something's in there or not?
Not really. He more just responds to orders. Like, it worked for that one scenario because if there was any, like, traps or the room was booby-trapped, he could just walk through. He wouldn't set off all the traps. Getting information isn't really his thing.
Mila will think to Corin, still looking at that building full of plants. Does he know what type of plants and monsters are here or what to look out for?
So, anyways, back to the village. What exactly is the most dangerous plants out here?
Oh well, there's some blights. That's about all I'm aware of. They're small things, but in numbers they can be daunting.
Oh,
What about the undead?
They mostly don't move.
Boring. Are there any bodies around here that aren't undead-like yet?
to the east.
He kind of looks at you inquisitively, like, "What?"
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a necromancer.
Please ignore him.
I was just hoping to get an extra set of hands to help us out while we look through the village a little bit.
Sahar, from your roleplay, would like you to take DM inspiration if you don't already have it.
All right.
Radolf is kind of taken aback, like, you'd bring more of these things.
Oh, I'd bring one that would serve specifically me, purpose to kill the others.
Fight fire with fire.
It will survive under my command for 24 hours, or at least until the next dawn. And upon sunrise tomorrow, it'll turn to dust.
Mila, for the first time, will think directly to the druid, asking him, has he seen someone from the desert clan, like her brother, describing how the brother looks just to him?
Unfortunately, no, I have not. As he looks toward the door and talks a little louder.
Whoa.
I have spent a little bit of time out of town for the past few days, unfortunately.
Which direction did you go?
South.
Oh, one last question about the undead around here. Did they all have skin and flesh, or did any of them just look like bones?
I just face palm.
It's actually a very good question.
He also kind of just...
Well, it's how you can tell the difference between an archer or a slapper.
An archer or a slapper.
Yes, exactly. A slapper has skin all over him. Archers, hers are just bones.
I think they're zombies.
Oh, okay, thank yous. So slappers then.
If you travel, why would you make this place your home base if people are told not to come? Mr. Druid guy?
Hold on. I put the signs up in hopes that most people would avoid this place. I cannot save everybody, but with that dragon moved in recently, I've been a little bit more active. Well, wanting to not spend as much time here.
So where did you go to in the south?
Well, I was just making rounds, and then I saw your crew.
So what exactly is the plan tomorrow?
Well, I believe that is up to you all. You may leave as I have warned you, or I cannot force you to do so.
Yeah, I was asking them, yeah. Are we searching the buildings? Are we still looking for a brother?
We should definitely look around, see if we can find a brother.
Great, we'll sleep here tonight and we'll start scouting out buildings in the morning.
Should also be careful with plants, apparently.
What are a few plans?
Mila will leave Sahar and go inside to finally face the druid.
I just said, Greg, are you taking this man's warnings at all?
Warnings? We've been warned not to do things ever since we've all met each other. When have we ever followed them once?
You say you travel a lot.
Don't fight the red brands. And don't go after the undead in the east. Answer the question I wanted you to answer. Yammer, yammer.
East? I thought you said Weast.
Oh.
Sorry, okay, serious. You said you travel a lot, Druid. Where have you been as of...
Kind of thinks for a moment. We've been keeping an eye on the goblin's movements.
In the castle?
Yes.
Corn, weren't we just there? I think to Corn.
I just nod.
You were not in the castle. You have not been there yet.
Where did we fight that one-eye guy at then? That had all the
That was the Tresender
No,
Manor.
I thought she was talking about a cave.
I just remember a whole bunch of stonework, so I was thinking it was castle. My bad. Where are these goblins at? I ask,
Oh, they are southeast of here, in an old castle. That seems to be their hideout.
why are you tracking them?
It is my job to preserve the natural order and root out troublesome threats and keep an eye on them.
And these goblins are giving you some sort of trouble.
Not necessarily myself, but there are They aren't too kind to the natural world. Some of the things they're attempting to unearth.
Hey, I'll be right back. Something just came up. Just like,
I miss Spear.
I just roll my eyes.
Sometimes I feel like he was the only person I could trust.
sorry, I'm back. What if we took care of your goblin problem for you? Would you still be trapped?
Would he still be what?
Traveling.
Well, I keep an eye on the area as a whole. That's just one of the issues that has popped up.
Can you talk with woodland
With who?
animals, creatures? Beast, things like that.
I can, when needed.
Rats.
Is there a way you can ask if any creature around here has seen someone like her brother?
That would be a very difficult thing. Unfortunately, most critters are. There is only a certain level of intelligence that each can do.
They can hardly tell each other apart, let alone humans.
And this dragon, you said he had nasty streak.
Well, most dragons do. Well, chromatics do.
Do you think
Chromatics do.
maybe if we had something shiny, he may be a little bit more appeased to talk?
Would be wise to not underestimate a powerful creature such as that, especially a chromatic.
Chromatic.
Yes.
Does he always stay in the building or does he ever leave?
He has not left in some time.
So would you say he's hungry or how does he feed himself if he doesn't leave?
Well, he might go off hunting a little bit, but he never strays far, and not for long.
Does he have a name, do you know of?
Of that, I do not
Or
know.
she?
I have not gotten close enough to him to ask, and I would rather not. He's a very dangerous beast.
And sorry, I didn't trust earlier. It's hard to trust strangers. But the creature you witnessed in that jar, you said takes memories from one to lure others. We got our memory back. Was it because we slain him or because we stayed alive?
It's just because it is temporary. Your loss is only temporary.
But he keeps it forever.
Indeed.
So there's no reason to think if he stole someone's form that that person is...
We've been over this. He is, it is very possible that he is still alive. Although if he's made his way here, and he has not been seen, well,
Why would a creature as powerful as him team up with somebody else? Why would they partner? What would he get out of a relationship like that?
I don't know.
Is it common for creatures as such to team up with others outside their race?
He looks at you, he looks at Red, and he looks at Gregory.
We do that.
No offense, Gregory, but none of us can eat memories and or shapeshift either.
I think if I really tried, actually, I could do that if you give me a few levels.
Mila will just stare at him and then turn her attention back to the guy. We also aren't beast.
You're talking about that Oblex?
Yeah.
It is an intelligent being.
Why would an intelligent being protect someone who nearly fell twice?
You referring to Glassstaff?
Yeah.
He wasn't protecting Glassstaff.
We were about to kill him the first time, he got him away. We were about to kill him the second time, and he was with Glassstaff saying, "Don't fail me again."
Are you sure it's the same creature?
How common are those creatures in this area?
Well, these are very rare.
Ooh, might have been a different kind of shapeshifter. There's more than one.
More than one?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
God, I hate magical creatures. You'll just gonna shake her head.
I love them.
But what are the odds of two shapeshifters teaming up with Glassstaff, though? This shielding to both Gregory and...
Well, Glassstaff was a dabbler in the magical arts. I'm sure he has connections.
Don't forget that letter mentioned someone higher up than Glassstaff.
Hang, I'm going through all the letters. Was Glassstaff Lord Alberic?
Yes.
Okay, hang on, I just found the letter. Mila's also gonna pull out her wanted poster. Do you have any idea what this is about, Shalast?
No, but it's definitely very crudely drawn.
Mila will sigh and try not to lose her patience, rolling it back up to put it. Do you know of an Iarno by any chance?
I cannot say that I do.
Or anything of the Spider Queen?
Spider Queen?
It was Spider Queen, right?
No.
The spider?
The person you might be referring to is the Black Spider.
Yeah.
That one is a dangerous fella.
So you know him.
He's the reason the goblins are acting as they are.
Do you know what the Black Spider wants?
His motives I can only guess. But he's a powerful figure.
Do you know where the caves are?
What caves?
Sahar, what caves were your brother looking for again? The Echo Cave?
Wave Echo Caves.
Sahar?
Sahar doesn't answer.
Well,
But-
if Gregory does, yes, I know of it.
Can you be our guide in the morning?
As much as it pains me, I will only guide you if you remove the threat of the dragon. I do not want to send you on a death thing, but I cannot divulge
Deal.
its location.
You don't want to send us on a death thing, but you want us to go after a dragon. Am I understanding you correctly?
Deal.
Gregor!
I want to meet the dragon. Out of character, it makes you guys feel better. We can check out all the houses and fight all the bugaboos first until we get to level 4.
Mila will get super close to him, like almost a foot away, and go to him only. Druid, it is important we find these caves. One of our party members has family missing, going for those caves, and she thinks he's dead. If we can't find him, we essentially lose her mentally, and we can't be short a person. Now, please take us to the caves. I'm sure you have a loved one you've lost.
Unfortunately, I cannot do that.
Cannot or will not.
Will not.
Why? It's probably like very awkward scene because I'm talking to his brain and it's only like a one-sided conversation and no one knows what the hell we're talking about.
There are things you need to keep an eye on.
Can you give us a map at least or something?
What's been going on?
We found out he knows where the Echo Wave Cave is, and he will only take us if we slay the because he doesn't want to send us on a death trip without killing the dragon first.
Jesus.
Awesome.
So I'm-
Let's go. Let's do it.
So I'm asking for a map
I
right now
did-
from him.
I did give a disclaimer, like out of character. If you guys want to kill all the bugaboos in town until we get to level 4 first, I'm up for that.
I will not. If you remove the dragon, as foolish an idea as it is, I will guide you there. However, until that time, I cannot give you that information.
The dragon hasn't bothered you yet. Why do you want him gone now?
He, like the goblins, threats the balance.
Mila's getting a little pissed right now, so she's gonna take a step back, trying to settle down, but her face is getting pretty flushed right now, getting upset.
I have to ask 2 questions about this dragon.
Okay.
First question is, how old is this dragon?
He's not very old. He's large, but he's definitely not an adult.
Oh, that's good. Second, what color is this dragon?
Green.
I don't see through that lens.
Okay, that sounds like worse to me.
If we remove the dragon, you will then take us to the cave to help us find the lost part.
Yes.
Should we also be trying to go down and rescue, oh, that was the thing, the guy's name.
From behind you, you hear Sahar.
Gildor Rockseeker?
Gundren.
From behind everyone, you hear Sahar, and she says, "We need to kill the dragon to get you to take us to the cave. Then we will do it."
Hey, they didn't say anything about killing, they just said removing.
And Sahara's just got, like, the most serious face on, and her eyes are kind of red. And she's looking very, like, determined right now.
You want to remove a dragon from its home and then let it live to find you another day?
He's been living at peace here, Gregory. I see why we not kill him. We shouldn't kill him. He's been here in peace. If all dragons were peaceful, we'd all have merry little lives.
He is not
I see.
peaceful.
I don't believe that he's peaceful either.
All
Me
chromatic
neither.
dragons are evil.
I just
I'm not
asked
wrong,
him and he
dragons
said
are
he
evil.
was.
Chromatic.
Dragons are evil, but our buddy here
I
says
said
the-
chromatic.
I just asked him and he said he's been peaceful his entire time. He hasn't attacked or tried
No,
to hurt him
he
at all.
didn't say he was peaceful. He said he hasn't left. Or not that he has seen. He occasionally goes to hunt, but
I've got a bad feeling about those people to the east then.
Where is this dragon?
he's in the tower.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get him.
Whoa. I've got a strange feeling that the moment we try attacking him, he's gonna have like some sort of cult following with him.
DM, got a quick question. Where are those dead things on the map?
Oh, the ones that are by the tower?
Yeah.
Those are dead spiders. Giant spiders.
Giant spiders have already been dead?
Mm-hmm.
And what's that star-looking thing?
Well, you haven't gone over there.
Oh, okay.
We still need to do our long rest.
Sahar goes outside.
Mila will follow to ask Sahar to give her a boost up to the roof.
Gregory's going to take a nap.
Corin asked how long till that tea's ready.
Oh, it's been ready. If you join. Oh, of course, we got so caught up in the conversations here. And he hands you a cup.
I'll take a cup.
Does Sahar give me a boost up to the roof?
Sure.
Hey, Red, you want some?
Sure.
I drink the tea.
Yeah, I'll drink some too.
Tea's good.
Nice. Peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything from the roof? Like, do I see undead anywhere or anything move?
Let's see. Well, within 60 feet, you look around and you do not see much. It is dark. Even with dark vision, there's only so much you can see. Roll a perception check with disadvantage. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Ben will scurry up and sit by me, but I will stay on the roof keeping watch.
Sahar sits back down where she was.
Okay. Are you going to sleep outside?
Yes.
Mila, you're sleeping outside as well?
Yep.
How long are you staying up?
I was just gonna do first watch and then sleep outside.
I mean,
Okay.
we haven't a fortress.
Sahar will do first watch as well.
If you two are going to sleep outside, I want you to make Constitution saving throws. Okay. Everybody except for Sahar gets a full night's rest. Sahar, you try to sleep, but your mind is too racked with memories of your brother and that vision that you saw in front of you earlier today. You have 1 point of exhaustion. You do not get your hit dice back. You do not heal.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's so nice to sleep inside like a human being.
But morning takes you.
Do I need to see anything now that it's bright out?
Make a perception check. You don't really see any movement. You do notice some like webs over here.
Somewhat where?
Webs, like spider webs. Over there. In that area.
Got it.
As you all awake, Radolf has made breakfast for you all.
Well, you didn't have to do that.
It's like a vegetable stew with a couple pieces of, I don't know, like there's some fruit and stuff. It's plenty to sustain you.
Does it remind me of home?
Not really, but it tastes good.
Oh, it's so good to eat breakfast like a human being. And an elf and half dwarf? Is that what you are, Red?
I'm a dwarf.
Oh, neat.
Ben will scurry down, smelling the stew, but Mila will stay on the roof, keeping an eye.
Sahar's still asleep.
I just shout out, "Hey guys, we got breakfast down here."
Do you guys ever feel like the guys of this group are a lot more mellow than the women?
Ben will run up to Corin's shoulders, just a cannonball through the.
And there goes that soup.
Ben just swims around eating all the stew, just getting a little fat pot belly and everything.
Gregory will pull the bowl closer to him. Don't worry, this one will be mine.
Greg, no.
I've eaten much worse.
You get sick from him.
Really?
Ben will just
I'm
give
going
you
to
a
get sick.
disgusted face, calling him sick.
Oh, you're right. Hold on. I'm going to pick up. I'm going to like pinch down and get like the extra skin off of Matt.
Off of what?
What's the rat's name?
Ben.
Ben. I'm going to pick him up by like the little scruff on his neck. Prestidigitation. Clean. And I'm going to put him back down in the stew. And I'm going to continue eating out of that same bowl.
Ben is just gonna put his elbows on the side of the bowl like it's a hot tub, just relaxing in the stew.
Gregory, take DM inspiration, please.
Yay! Thank you.
Greg,
Seeing that he's going to do that, I'm also going to warm the stew with prestidigitation.
Oh my goodness.
Ben will try his best to give you a thumbs up.
Mila, make a con save for Ben.
You didn't boil him.
It didn't say.
No, but we'll see what happens. Hold on.
Okay.
It's like a hot tub to him, pretty much.
Yeah. Still good.
Flavor.
Sahar comes inside
Ben
and
lifts.
slowly takes a bowl of the stew, and she looks very rough.
You like some Ben meat stew?
Ben will slowly put his arms down between his legs, moving away from Gregory now, confused and scared.
But he's in my bowl. Wait, oh, he gets out? Okay.
No, he doesn't get out. He just kind of stays there, but he's kind of covering up a little bit, feeling immodest now that he's saying about Ben meat.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna be eating the stew.
He steals a carrot.
You can have it.
All right, what would you all like to do?
I guess Mila will come down. She won't eat anything, but she'll come inside the room.
You're not going to eat lunch or dinner or breakfast, rather?
I don't know what Mila is a DM.
No, you're not eating anything?
She has an apple still in her bag. She'll just probably munch on the apple. And she'll tell the group about the spider web she saw up ahead on the road.
Ooh, we should check that out. I wanted to take a look in all the houses around here.
Mila will just take a torch and kind of wiggle it at Gregory with a smile.
Oh, okay, he's gonna hold up his hand and then yell, "Grease!"
Not right now, just...
Yeah, I'm just yelling it. I was trying to put a scare in everyone.
Well, I wasn't lit, so I was just holding up a dead torch.
Sahar just kind of looks at Gregory with this deadpan look.
Well, how'd you sleep?
She continues to eat the stew.
That's what happens when you sleep outside.
Mila
Gregory,
will flip Gregory the bird as she continues to braid her copper hair.
Well, I'm just gonna keep eating my Ben meat stew then.
Would you stop calling it that?
Alrighty. You guys go through your morning routine, and I assume you begin searching around the village?
Yes. I actually wanted to check out that other building we were considering looking in.
Okay.
I'll follow Greg on this one because I'm kind of curious too now it's daytime.
Yeah, I'm good, so I can do stuff.
Sahar will follow as well.
Alright, Gregory.
Hello?
Okay, that's what I thought. Stop.
I grab Ben!
Stop
God
moving.
almighty.
Alright, give me a second.
Were you guys expecting something else?
Before we left, Gregory, did you give me back Ben and make him draw?
I didn't make him dry.
Great, so I have a wet rat in my pocket right now. Lovely.
A stew rat.
Alright then.
You know, it'd be so funny if Ben's name was actually Stewie.
I like that.
Oh my goodness.
Next generation.
Stewie the stew rat.
We could own like a little soup kitchen.
Named
And-
Stewie's.
And it'd be our guild hall. Yeah, that's okay.
As Gregory does as usual. Hello. You start to hear some rustling in the bushes behind the house and around the house.
Ooh, someone's answering.
And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Well, I'll be a son of a bitch.
Does initiative count as an ability check?
I think so.
I already have my dagger out, so...
So this is at disadvantage.
Let's see, what are we gonna start with here? None of this freaking battle music I have really works here.
Just do what I do and rip everything from anime and Ruby.
Not Ruby though.
Yeah, Ruby's got some great battle music.
Oh no, not down that. I just don't want like stuff to get boofed because like.
Red, as you hear these noises, you see these little creatures, plant-like creatures, come out of the trees and start attacking. What do you do?
Shit. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Armor Row against this.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna run. Like where. Oh. There's no way of getting. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna run right here.
Okay. Mila, it is your turn.
I had a quick question about Eldritch Blast. It says
Yes.
it has a range of 120, so it hits anything that's in a straight line of 120 feet, or just the first.
It is an
creature?
attack. It is an attack roll. So you are aiming at a creature, and it is since it is a ranged spell. Creatures in melee have disadvantage to hit.
Dang, that's what I thought. Okay, I guess I'll get my rapier and hit the guy right in front.
Okay. You attempt to hit it with your rapier, and it just kind of dances around your blade, and you're unable to hit it.
I will disengage and then I'll move.
Alrighty. Corin, you're up. Oh,
Yeah, I'm done.
Finally being able to reconnect to his goddamn stream. He moves forward. Crap, everything I do is just hit someone. I'm just gonna move forward once more and just rapier the one on the left.
alrighty, go for it.
Oops.
As this thing is dancing around and taunting Mila, you come from behind it and just stab your rapier through what would be its head. And
Still up.
it's kill it. It's dead.
Nice. And check. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Sahar, it is your turn.
Alright, so Sahar will unsheath both of her swords and step up next to Red. And will first attack with her longsword.
Okay. That hits, and you just, like a lawnmower. This thing is dead.
And then she will make her way between them and make an attack on the other one using her bonus action with her scimitar.
Okay. It's like with the other one. You just slash right through it.
And that will be the end of her turn.
Alright, Gregory, it is your turn.
I am going to attempt to hit it with my shovel.
Okay, you gonna move into the room? Well, either way, you attempt to hit it and it just sidesteps. Like Michael Jackson, whoo! Sidesteps your attack.
Oh, that's my move.
Now it's their turn. Alright, this one will attempt to hit you.
Who's you?
Greg, hold on, give me a second. That would be you, Gregory.
Fair enough, I did try to smash it with the shovel.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna move these dead ones to the side for a second. Okay. At you, Gregory.
Bring it on, little shrub.
That's a 10 to hit you, which I don't think hits.
Nope. Just barely.
And to you, Red, two will pop out of the bushes and attempt to hit you.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
15.
Alright, the first one comes through, surprises you almost, and scratches you. And as it scratches you, your armor of Agathis shatters and completely obliterates it. But your armor of Agathis has been taken out. It dealt 5 damage. And the other one missed. Now it is your turn.
I'm gonna hit the one above me.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, you can easily just walk up one space and hit it, so.
Wait, that would get me an attack of opportunity, right? I'll just hit that one instead.
Oh, okay. That hits. Yeah, I think even your minimum damage would kill this in one hit. You just smash it. You replant it into the ground.
Then I'll move up.
Alright. Mila, it is your turn. The bushes around here are actually difficult terrain, just as a note.
Will that affect my arrows?
If you were I'll give it half cover if you attempt to hit that one with an arrow. It just adds 2 to its AC.
Okay. Then I'll shoot him.
Alright, go for it.
Or I don't.
As you loose the arrow, a branch from the trees, from the bushes, pops up and blocks the arrow. And you miss.
And I guess for the remainder of my movement, I'll just get closer to the gang.
Alrighty. Corn, it's your turn.
The only problem here is I need to know how many more are out there. Which I don't. Alright, I'm gonna try this then. I'm going to retreat back into the house.
Okay.
And I want to ask him, how many are out there anyway?
How many what? That's your turn. It's a 6 second.
Yeah, I know.
Sahar, it's your turn. You did notice a couple rush through the bottom door inside.
to right there. And she will hit the first one, which is directly above her, with her longsword.
Go for it. Unfortunately, when you swing, it sees your blade coming in, almost like becomes one with the wall, and then pops back out.
She will try to hit it again as a bonus action with her scimitar.
When it pops back out, it doesn't see you swing it a second time, and you cleave it.
And that'll be the end of her turn.
All right.
Gregory's gonna jump into the room about Rothair and firebolt.
Okay. You know exactly what this is going to do to this thing. Roll damage.
Oh yeah,
It-
definitely.
It
I'm assuming
instantly,
it's weak to fire.
instantly becomes ash.
Ah.
Then you have a chance to get this squeak out.
That's my turn.
Okay, it's going to attempt to hit you, Red.
Okay.
This stupid little creature. It attempts to claw you and actually gets stuck and is considered prone. You have an advantage to hit it. And it's your turn.
Guess I'll hit it. Oh.
No, you won't. You have terrible luck with that thing, man.
Yeah, dude.
You try to swing your maul down, but it gets caught in a tree branch and you're unable to hit it. MacLeod, it's your turn. Or unless Red wants to move.
No, I'm good.
Since Red is... How tall is Red?
I'm 5 feet tall.
I thought you
Tall
were a
dwarf.
dwarf.
He a
He
tall
is.
dwarf.
No, dwarves are... That's about as tall as dwarfs are.
Actually, yeah, dwarfs are like 4 to 5, but you're a little. You're on the tall side for a dwarf, but you're not an
Yeah.
overly sized dwarf.
Okay, so I guess I can't shoot over him to hit the guy because he's tall like me.
Yeah, well, you'd also have disadvantage to hit because it's prone. And it's a ranged attack.
So I would get disadvantage because of the shot, but I would get advantage because he's prone, so we'll just cancel each other out.
No, it's a disadvantage for ranged attacks, advantage for melee attacks.
Ah, so it would just be double disadvantage.
I mean, not really, but you can get in a melee with it easily where you are.
Alright, I'm just gonna hit with the rapier.
Okay. Got advantage. It's dead. There's no way it would survive. Your minimum damage would have killed it. With sneak attack and everything.
And then, how far can I get with my remainder moves?
Like, you can maybe move one more square.
Okay.
Combat has ended for the time being.
I'm going to assume that, oh, they're all dead now.
Do they have teeth?
They're plants.
No,
though.
they're not really. They're like plants. It's kind of weird.
Do we know if the... This doesn't sound bad. I know some plants have medical uses. Do we know if any of them have medical uses?
Probably not. But after this battle, you all gain 40 XP. Each. One step closer.
And I'm going to grab my staff of defense and mage armor myself.
Okay.
I just figured since we're clearing out these buildings, may not be the worst idea to have 18 armor class at the moment.
Is that with shield or?
That is with wait, no, hold on. Okay, never mind. I would have
Probably 14 or 15.
16. 16.
Oh, that's right, because it gives +1. Wait, who has
Yep.
that? I think Red
Ring of
has.
protection.
Oh, you have the Ring of Protection?
I have
Yep,
ring of
ring
protection.
I have something.
You have the Staff of Defense, which gives you +1 to AC.
Yeah, that's it. And +2 dexterity. So that's a +3 to 13. So 16.
Yep. Okay.
Anyone else not wear armor that wants to top off?
Everyone else does.
Okay, cool. Just me then. That's good.
All right, where would you guys like to go now?
I have to ask though, how many of these plant-like creatures are out there?
Oh, it's hard to say.
Do you think you could spot one out if you see one?
No, they blend in almost. They look just like the plant life. The regular
Nice.
plants.
And they don't like talk back to you?
No, they are indistinguishable from the plants around them.
Darn.
Are they sentient?
I don't know
Do
if
they have hopes and dreams?
Great.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. They're not very smart.
This is kind of a pain for me then.
Sorry about that. My Discord crashed. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, what was the answer to my "Are they sentient and have hopes and dreams" question?
They're not very smart, so.
Yeah, they won't miss streaming.
It's gonna be such a pain for me.
Should we just burn the place down?
I mean, it's
Oh,
mostly
no.
stone and just regular vegetation.
I mean, we cleaned it out.
No more seem to
Whoa.
be coming out after you.
Could be more.
What was there anything in that building other than
No.
Oh, fair enough. Shall we move on to the next building then?
Which way?
Kind of want to take a look at that big one.
Yeah, let's go east, try to get to those people, apparently.
I'm sorry, I kind of spaced out there for a second. Did we check this building at all that we just got ambushed in, or do we just like open the door and
No.
said no?
You had looked at it last night and saw what you saw,
There was nothing inside.
but there is nothing of value in there.
So who's taking the lead?
That's a fair point. I mean, I could do the old hello.
No.
Sahar actually starts walking up the path.
What was
Sahara.
the building with all the spider webs? Was it the one at the top? That one?
I think we went through.
I think it was this one.
Oh, okay. Want to keep it in mind.
Oh, yeah. Guess we're
Okay,
looking
Sahara
back.
chose this one.
She's gonna check out this building here.
I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for any
All right, 1
movement
second.
of trees or bushes.
Yeah. If anything moves, I'm just gonna hit it.
Agreed. I got my shovel ready. Although honestly, maybe firebolt's the best way to keep going.
You should be careful with that.
Oh no, it's just like a little jolt of fire. It's not like a big flaming like thing. It really.
Jeez.
What?
Pretty sure that's gonna catch fire if you're not careful.
These ruined side-by-side cottages look as though they might have been the homes of prosperous shopkeepers or well-off farmers in their time. All that remains are collapsed walls and piles of debris. Several young trees have grown up in the midst of the ruins.
This could be a shop then.
There might be some valuables in there.
Sahar's, yeah, she's just gonna look around. Is that an investigation
Okay.
check?
Are you looking or are you thumbing through things?
I'm looking to see if there's anything of value.
Okay.
While keeping an eye out for tree people.
Roll investigation. You do not find anything in here.
Is there like a shelf in here?
No, this building's pretty... kind of like the last one. It's pretty dilapidated and overgrown.
Okay.
Alright, she will head over here.
One sec. As you were trying to thumb through the... As you attempted to thumb through stuff, something pops out and attempts to hit you. Unfortunately, it misses.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
It rolled a freaking 12.
That's good.
Yeah, well, you know. Anybody. Anyway, roll initiative.
I understand one, a DM wanting carnage.
Roll initiative.
Always hoping something you made would be a much bigger threat than it actually is.
You guys did pretty well against that Oblex.
You would have ran away.
Considering Sahara was incapacitated.
Yeah. That was a pretty tough monster, but like since it's by itself, it kind of, you know. Anyway, MacLeod, it's your turn. You heard a thing attempt to hit Sahar, but it missed terribly.
Can I move around so hard to get behind it and attack it?
Yes. It hits. It's dead.
Dang.
Battle over.
No hopes and dreams for you.
And then can I look around to see if I see any other movements in this building?
Make a perception. Or no. What's your passive perception?
10.
Okay, because looking around actually takes an action.
Okay, is this bonus action?
No.
I guess as bonus action, I'll go ahead and get in defense.
This right here.
I just want one of them to say, I am Groot.
Hmm.
That's all I'm hoping from this session.
Okay.
This puts me on edge right now.
You're on the edge.
This puts me on the edge.
Glory.
You got it. Dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge.
I don't know where they are, so I can't, like... He kills so many of them.
I could set
Sahar,
that
this one
off
comes out and attempts to hit you. A 12 does not hit.
Nope.
Red, it is your turn.
Okay. Gonna move.
You can move through allies. You just
Okay.
cannot be in the same space as your allies.
Could I do this? I don't know how it shows up for everyone else.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna hit it with one more.
All right.
Hopefully I hit. 10.
No. You have terrible luck with that thing, man.
I'm gonna switch it from one wall later to something else.
Let's see if that fixes it.
Yep.
All right, Gregory.
It's Gregor time. Time to face my
Gregory,
shuffle.
but before you go too far, you did notice one over here. If you wish to go for that one.
Oh, yes, I'd like to go for that one.
With your passive perception, they rolled shit on stealth.
I should probably see him too.
What's your passive?
Mine's
Yeah, you
11.
do. Oh, well, yeah, Corin, you also see it. I read the wrong number, Gregory, but I said it, so go ahead.
Gregor's not quite as perceptive as you thought.
I saw the 13 and like, oh, that's it. No, that's your...
Okay, that's fair. Firebolt.
Alrighty.
17.
He did.
Oh, he did.
Like a dry puff of smoke. Well, that's Gregor's turn.
Corin, it is your turn.
Is there any others around?
None that you see directly,
Oh man.
but you do hear some movement.
Where'd I hear it from exactly?
Around the building and behind the building and stuff.
God.
This could be your only opportunity to kill an enemy using vicious mockery.
Don't knock it. I've seen someone kill a zombie T-Rex.
I meant in one hit.
Oh.
Oh God. Alright, I'm running in the building.
Okay. As you pass it, it attempts to swipe at you,
I haven't even attacked it yet.
but you moved past its threatened space.
Oh.
A 5 does not hit you.
Do I see any others?
No one else feel bad.
You do.
Where are they at?
You see this one, and that one, from your current angle.
That's good enough.
Ooh, what you doing?
Can I see this spot
better.
right here?
What are you gonna cast?
Shatter.
Hold it.
Go ahead.
That's an opening, right? Like to the left of
You
him?
can see you can see a crack. It's fine. Go ahead, do it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, the ones you didn't see are also in this. And it doesn't matter what they roll. You just rolled quadruple their fucking HP.
Quadruple kill.
And you also break
Tempest
down
Bard.
whatever walls were there. The building is even more dilapidated now.
Fair enough.
Okay. And it's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Hooray for AoE!
You know what? You used a level 2 spell on that. I'm fine.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Well, Sahar will take a swipe at this plant person.
Go for it. With the +2, that hits. And just like the others. It did.
That's right, it's a +2, not advantage.
Yeah,
Sorry, I forgot.
that's fine.
I like fighting these things. They give me a lot of confidence.
Why?
Does Sahar see or hear anything? Any others?
Uh,
The passive perception.
with your
of
passive
me.
perception, you do.
Whereabouts? Okay. So she will move.
There's only 2 openings big enough for you, and that's the one right next to you and the one by Corin.
Right, she'll move up there. Does she see anything?
With the rest of your movement, you can get to it.
Alright. As a bonus action, she will hit it with her scimitar.
Yep, go ahead. Yep, that's a dead one. I probably should have said you didn't hear it because you're disadvantaged, but I forgot.
Oh.
I think disadvantage removes like 5 from it or something, but they did.
Hooray! We did it!
I'm gonna check this building out here with the collapsed wall.
All right, this one, much like the other one, it's the same as the other one pretty much.
No shelf.
No. Wait a minute.
Sahar, standing where she is, will try and see if she can see anything.
I mean, Corin, would you like to do a perception check?
Yes.
Go ahead. Looking through here, you actually do see something. You see a little bit of the wall, like over here, also broke, and there's a chest over here in the corner.
Oh.
Almost, you can just barely see it, but it's there.
I go over there and take a better look at it.
This thing says to divide 50 XP equally among the characters. There were freaking 8 of them. Yes, that's not right. Anyway, go ahead. What do you wish to do with this chest?
I'm gonna go ahead and open it.
All right. As you pull it out from the roots, you open it, and you, when you pull it out, you hear pull it out from the roots and stuff. You hear some coins inside, and you find I don't have that sound on the thing, but 700 copper pieces, 160 silver pieces, and 90 gold pieces.
Darn it, I didn't find what I was looking for. Hey guys, I found some money.
I'm happy with that
I'll
result.
put in the party loot for now so we can separate them.
That's good.
We have a lot of money to divvy out, just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I've seen it.
We'll handle that when we're not in dragon territory.
I mean, like 5 minutes ago.
We're in this town is dragon territory.
Oh, didn't mean to do that twice. All right.
What the heck
That's
is
a
that?
request to press the loot button, wasn't it?
All right. You can have time for one more house, or do you wish to end it there?
I thought we'd go for another house.
Okay.
Standing where she's at, Sahar would like to look over at the tower to see if she sees anything.
Roll a perception check. Disadvantage. You don't really see much. I mean, it looks like it has no, you can't really see much because it's basically this this brush here is a little too thick to see through. Like you can see the top of the tower, and it looks like if it had a top at one point, it's not there now.
All right.
Can we check out this big one back here?
I'm up for that one.
Okay. I'm switching my maul to a grid X.
Okay. And now it has a great axe head. Don't go too far now. I need to read something real quick.
Sorry.
In my head, I'm hearing "Following the Leader" from Peter Pan as we're just going around the train.
Gregory, you notice on the around that this part of the trail seems most blocked with thick spider webs.
Is it obstructing the path, or
Yes. I'll just show where that is.
should I just burn it, guys? Or is anyone opposed to that plan? Magical
I'm
flow.
thinking about it.
I could try to freeze the webs away.
If you're gonna burn them, I would back up. No, never mind. The spiders are dead.
It might be more though, Red.
Oh. Are you sure? Well, I mean, there's a giant dragon, so I'm not sure if they'd still stay there. Stay here.
Real
But-
question is, do we even hear that dragon?
What?
True.
I'm going to attempt to burn the webs.
All right, make an attack roll.
Firebolt.
All right, roll damage.
8.
They immediately catch fire and burn away, and since seeing this happen, two large spiders suddenly emerge.
Corn did it.
I
From
just
the
shake
wall.
my head.
Imagine in the alternate universe where that somehow worked.
Oh, your lord.
This first one will get an attack on you because you were not expecting this. The other one cannot get by because it's fucking burning. Or the webs are burning.
Alright.
Does a
What's
16
the,
does a 16 hit you?
Not after I cast shield.
Okay.
Wait, don't you have an 18 because of mage
Wait,
armor?
you cannot use shield because you are surprised. I don't think.
Isn't
I don't
it
think you
a-
can. Can you react if you're surprised?
I
That's
don't
one of those
know.
weird things. Well, you would just say for now it works. Yeah, it attempts to bite down on you, and you just oh god, shield up.
I mean, technically, you're using the spell as a reaction, so.
Yeah, I don't know if surprise. It's kind of one of those weird things. Anyway, back to initiative.
I think this will be the first one of these fights I use a spell in. Unless I die.
I doubt it.
Is it bad that the only offensive spell I have right now is Magic Missile?
Is it concerning that I see a D4?
That's how many rounds that's going to burn.
Ah.
Okay, good. I've separated them.
Sahar, where is your initiative?
Give me a sec.
Okay. Alrighty.
I did a good move for you, Gregory.
Mila, it's your turn. You see this spider attempt to chomp down on Gregory, but he quickly put his shield up and stopped it in its track.
Can I just shoot with my short bow?
Yes.
And no damage up?
Or rather, you can try. Unfortunately, it seems a bit quick, and your arrow just kind of pings off the building to the side.
End of my turn.
All right. Red, it is your turn. You have javelins, right? I think.
Yeah.
You guys were so paranoid about me setting these webs on fire.
I think that's what started the combat.
Yep.
I separated the spiders.
Okay, can move up there.
We could have gone inside and maybe they would have dropped on our heads.
Forward.
Hard to say.
I think we got the best possible outcome about this.
I mean, freezing it is also good.
I mean, also not having to fight them inside's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll use javelin.
All right.
Oh, it's an 8.
It's-
'cause I
yeah.
forgot to remove the other thing.
Jeez, man, you just have terrible fucking luck.
Has Red hit anything in this whole game? I think about it.
No. I
Oh
haven't.
shit!
You're supposed to be our heavy.
All right, Gregory, you have used your reaction. You have not have it back. It's going to attempt to bite you again.
Well, that means shield is still in play then.
Oh, that is true. Well played, sir.
Thought he had mage armor.
However, a natural 20 does not protect you from that.
Oh, we got a nat 20.
You take
That's-
14
that's-
piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at those.
Okay, you succeed.
How much piercing damage?
14.
Oh,
Yeah, it hurts.
okay. I'm at as much health as I was when we were at the ruins.
And you take 1 poison damage.
Oh, I'm at even less health than at the ruins.
Goodness.
Okay. Gregory's doing fine.
This one quickly scuttles around the fire. It dashes. It cannot attack you this round.
I'm good.
Corn, it's your
I'm
turn.
not even saying that ironically. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Oh man, he's in a bad position, guys.
Just don't use shatter. As long as you don't use shatter, I'll be fine in every other version of existence.
Building that challenge. Can I see that spot right here?
Yeah. And it's difficult to see it because of the flames, but yeah, you know it's there.
Shatter.
Yeah. All right. They both succeed, so they
I got
take 8
16.
damage. Hey! Still a pretty decent chunk against these guys. Gregory, it's your turn.
Aha! Beware the powers of Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
As I now take a few more feet back. And then shoot a firebolt at the top one.
He's doomed.
13.
That misses.
Meh.
How mean do I want to be?
You could be pretty nice. I mean, if you're worried about me hitting one of them, if it missed, it most likely went above.
That's not the issue. I don't think he's doing.
No, it's something else, man.
Is that setting the forest on fire?
No.
No.
Oh, shrub
Okay.
people in the woods before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can handle those. I still have movement
Yeah.
left. I still have, like...
You are lucky their passive perception is shit.
Oh. I noticed
Uh,
that.
no,
No, they don't notice you.
but they don't notice you. Sahar, it's your turn.
I'll happily have a second little fight going on over here.
Alrighty. Let's see. I was tabbed out for. Okay, there he is. I was about to say, I'm tabbed out for a second. I'm trying to find where Gregory went, but I found him.
I'm out of their midst, don't worry. I'm safe for now.
Sahar will just run up to that spider. Just do a smacky smack.
Alright. That one hits. You cut a couple of its legs off. And you stab it in the face. It's still going, but it is looking horrible.
That will be the end of Sahar's turn.
Alright, Mila, it is your turn.
I guess I'll shoot the one near Sahar.
Go for it. It hits. When'd you get a hand crossbow? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I think that's still a light crossbow. She never changed to a name.
Oh, okay.
I think I clicked short bow.
It clicked hand crossbow for whatever reason, but yeah, you hit, so it's dead. Where Sahar had jabbed it in the face, you shoot it right in that same hole, and it goes like through the spider completely.
And I'll just take aim at the second spider and leave it at that.
All right.
You
At
can
the
do
end
it.
of Mila's turn, the fire fades and the webs are gone completely. Red, it is
Oh,
your turn.
crap.
Okay. I'm gonna rage and try hitting this guy with the.
Okay.
I'm sending you good vibes, Red.
Hey!
Finally worked. So it's 8 damage.
All right. You cleave off like a couple of its one of its mandibles and one of its legs. As you scream at it, it in retaliation bends back and attempts to bite you. But a 12 will not hit. I am
well-
rolling. What?
Sorry, did you say Ben is gonna bite someone?
I said then it's going to attempt to bite you.
Oh, I'm about to say, what the hell, Ben?
No, that's it. I don't think you can make that other thing. So, Corrin, it's your turn.
Coming in with the rapier.
Okay. You jab it in the eye and pop a couple of its eyes, and it goes like. It's still alive, but it is looking very rough. Is that end your turn?
That ends my turn. Actually, wait. Is Gregory close enough? Thundertree is close enough. I'll cast a healing word as a bonus action.
That's 60 feet, I think, yeah. So go ahead.
Points for Gregory.
Yep.
Sahar, it is your turn.
Oh, you skipped over me.
Shit, did I?
Yeah, you did.
My apologies.
It's okay. I'm just doing a ray of frost on it.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
14.
That'll hit.
One
What
cold
the
death.
heck?
Take that, and its movement speed dropped by 10 on its next turn.
You kind of... You kind of just, like... give a little bit like a frostbite to its butt.
I like to think of it as like sprinkles of cold everywhere in the air. Like, aha! Gregory thinks he did so much damage just now. That's my turn.
Alright, yep.
You probably could skip me.
Sahar, it's your turn.
It's like when you're eating a snow cone and someone bashes your face into it. Alright, so she's just gonna go whoop and do another smacky smack.
How would you like to do this?
How many legs does it have?
7 left.
In one sweep, she'd like to cut off the legs and then come around and cut off its head.
Alright.
And it's a good thing my ray of frost weakened it for you.
Oh yeah, it really weakened it.
I love how much in the thick of that entire fight it was, but throughout all of it, I did 1 point of damage.
You each gain 80 XP for killing the giant spiders.
Ooh.
We got twice as much experience for killing 2 spiders than we did 8 twig blights.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we should find some more of those.
We should gather up a bunch of twig blights and just get shadow them.
Whatever's left, I'll magic missile them. Or, I could, prepare burning hands again.
You could also just grease it too.
Oh, yeah. You guys want to make, like, a big grease trap and just lure them all to the center of town?
I am actually considering that right now, actually.
I don't know if that's a good idea since it might get the attention of the dragon doing
So-
that.
Yeah, and there's also the people on our right over there still.
Yeah, true. Let's just keep killing inconspicuously.
Yeah.
I want to check out what's inside this building. And,
I'm backing you up.
Okay, good.
Alright, give me a second.
I wish for the Gregory, stay on your guard. Do not let them know we're here.
Don't worry, I'm the pitcher of stealth.
I swear to God, Greg, you say it.
I wonder if our druid friend knows cure wounds.
Mm, I don't know. Do druids even learn that?
Yeah, they do.
I imagine it should.
Yeah, druids learn some healing magic. They don't learn healing words. They just learn cure wounds.
Wait, I'm at 2290.
I'm at 2290.
Well,
I'm
I've
at
been-
2330.
You must have missed like one of the shrub guys.
I've been using the D&D Beyond to track experience, so
I've been keeping track.
I think you just missed one of the 2 groups of like the plant people, because that's all you were missing.
I missed the second group of plants.
is okay.
Alright, about this place. At an intersection near the middle of the village, a narrow lane winds up the steep hillside to the north. Directly to the south is a ruined building that might have been a store workshop. Web stretched across the lane from the building to the trees on the north side of the road, which you guys caught fire immediately when you fucking found him. But would you like to look around?
I'm going to investigate here.
And I'll investigate the other room.
All right, Corin, you, with the webs completely destroyed, you don't really see much in here. Gregory, in the corner over here, you see something cocooned in spider silk.
Ooh, I'm going to attempt to open it up with my dagger.
And that is where we're going to end it for the night.
Oh, man.
A bunch of little
I don't
spiders
have a
come out.
dagger.
You what?
I don't have a dagger. I guess I'll
Oh
just
my
have to
goodness.
pry it open with my... Oh, I got a longsword.
Don't you not have a longsword anymore because you gave it up?
No, that he gave
No.
up his hammer.
Yeah.
I'm giving up my short sword, but I kept it just in case I needed to cut something, like a leather opener. Or leather opener.
But I should definitely check this video back so I can make sure like we're the right XP.
God, I'm surprised there's like no magic spells that do like cutting damage.
I really think it is to 2330 corn because I forgot the second batch of stick people. I got the first batch, but not the second.
Okay, I'll have to check my end though later on, but I'll just say a 2330 right now.
All right, so what do you guys think of that session?
I thought it was fun. It gave me a chance to do some good role playing.
Oh my god, I had that chicken idea for a long time.
Is that why you went to see the chickens?
No, that one. Well, technically, the original idea for that was like, I was going to use like one of the illusion spells, and then just like entertain some little children. I was just like gonna do like a dance and everything, and some music, and just like entertain some kids in like town somewhere.
Is anyone
Is it
not
bad?
okay with separating the gold and coins either sometime later this week or before next?
Yeah, sure.
That's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
Is it bad that the first D&D session I ever did, I played a wizard, and when a horde of goblins were like coming in and like trying to burst in through our door, I distracted them, and by making a baby chicken dancing into the Six Flags song.
Oh, that's
Oh
awesome.
god,
That is
nice.
amazing.
It's the beauty of combined prestidigitation with minor illusion.
But yeah, I really want to. Like, that was another thing, like to create a chicken, basically like that.
It mesmerized one of the goblins. The rest of them still ran by.
The first time I played as a wizard, I ended up pantsing a hobgoblin.
Why?
It was a good distraction. He spent like a round or two trying to pick his pants back up.
About 4 or 5 weeks ago, I played a session where I was a bard halfling, and we were trying to invade this mad scientist's lab, and I had my unseen servant shove a key up his ass.
How? Those things have a strength of 2.
By rolling a nat 20.
Still, though, there are things a natural 20 does not work with.
It only did 2 damage, but.
Oh my.
Yeah. Did I tell you what happened with the gorilla?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
What?
Remember you telling about a gorilla story earlier?
The sentient gorilla that you made?
No, it was in the same session with the unseen servant that shoved a key up the wizard's ass. But
Oh boy.
yeah, this one, like, there's these storms that pass by, and if you're under them, there's a 1 in 3 chance you cast wild magic. And we were trying to hunt down like some rare species of animals, and we found like these gorillas. So I cast a sleep on because I wanted to capture one, but it turned out to be wild magic, and its hair turned bright gold, and it started casting cleric magic at us. And Later on, the sleep spell worked, and when it was waking up, I cast it on it again, but it turned out to be wild magic, and I made the cleric gorilla go under the effects of the awaken spell. So, sentient cleric gorilla now, and now I'm trying to convince him to join my guild.
All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and end it for the session. Thank you all so much for joining us. Let's see if we can find someone to send you to. Again, thank you for joining us. Join us again next week, where we find out what's in this cocoon and dragon question mark.
Very much a question mark.
Hope he's not
That's
here.
a question mark.
I hope it's Spear.
Probably not.
Yeah, he
The
he,
bunch of goblins dressed up as a dragon.
Where's the other goblin then?
I don't know, maybe there's another, web sack thing somewhere.
Oh, you hope Spear's the one in this thing?
Oh, wow.
But I'm
I
hoping he's still alive. And they
I
God,
don't
that's
think so.
awful.
help us kill a dragon.
I don't think so.
I also have a short bow and some arrows.
Wait.
Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us. We hope to see you next week. Goodbye, everyone.
I sure hope I didn't just ruin the surprise.